Cold
actually
welcome, everybody, I say.
the first day of spring this year, and we are back with Dungeon of the Mad Mage. And if you missed last session, here is now a very detailed summary, including in character views on the last session. Cristy, stage is yours.
So we got into the last tournament task, and we did end up in a maze. After wandering around for a while, we encountered some Minotaur skeletons and fought them, and at some point, Zoya got confused again, really unexpected, never happens to her, and started attacking Elasha. But we managed to solve that. Then later on, Skriana summoned some kind of beholder kin to fly her and Elasha over a pit because they can't walk over wall for whatever reason. We did find the Sphinx we were looking for, and after a few attempts as getting the riddle right, the Sphinx got impatient and decided to fight us. We started a fight as Lich Voldemort appeared. So the Sphinx decided to just leave. We managed to teleport back to the school through the coins, and we graduated the school after like 4 days or something. No, 3 weeks, because it's 1 week between tasks. Then Halastars gave us 24 hours before we had to leave the school for good and never come back. We found out that the school is on level 9, that there are 2 exits, one leading to level 8, the swamps, and one leading to level 10. And the portal, in addition, the portal that we came through that leads to level 6. We decided to go to level 8 because apparently there's someone Yago is supposed to know that is located in the swamps. But apparently someone has a bit of a different view on things, so Skriana left us some messages here explaining her view on what happened last week.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you
But
did.
I guess I can tell you what happened last week. So after these unfortunate adventurers killed my shield guardian in one way or another, which I'm not unhappy about whatsoever, of course, I rebuilt it, and then on the day of the tournament, who did I get put in with? Uh, these people again, who I may or may not have betrayed in the past. But that's unimportant. Important is that in general adventure fashion, they run off immediately without any plan or communication and pretty much immediately got lost. Unlike me, I knew where I was going the entire time. This egg girl, who took the eggs, she was by far the worst in all of this, getting lost at multiple points, not finding the rest of us anymore. And we even had to save her from some Minotaur skeletons, where I, of course, showed why I was the best pupil at Dwemer with my powerful magic. But then after a while, the craziness of the maze gets to these adventurers because they're too helpless, and I have to help them so they can be more effective meat shields in the future. And then, as stated, as we found a big chasm, I summoned my Beholderkin, which I of course have, being a proud Shadow Dusk, and transport us over, eventually finding the Sphinx chamber where Cephalosk and Spite are unable to solve its riddle because they are of course very stupid. I pretty much knew it immediately, but because the rest of the adventures already failed too much, the Sphinx attacked us, being fed up with all of these failures, which is understandable. We nearly beat it, but then a lich appeared, which hates Hallister, which, get in line. The Sphinx fled and dropped a chalice with coins, which were able to teleport us out. Me, of course, getting most of them to stop Cephalosk and Spite from leaving. However, these adventurers managed to get some, unfortunately. And now I've graduated on top of my class like I always knew I would. And I'm very happy to finally leave Dwemercore, even though it has to be with these unfortunate adventurers for a while longer.
All right. Thank you. You guys have anything to add? Would you like to explain
Yeah, she
something?
totally wasn't late when we reached the Sphinx, which isn't why she wasn't able to put in any solutions in the riddle, but you know.
She totally left first because everybody else was not figuring out how those coins work, so.
I did, and that's why I won, and that's why I'm the best people at Dwemercore, and the only one that survived out of my entire class.
Oh,
Well then, good. As mentioned, you then followed the tunnel upwards, and took you a couple of hours to go through endless tunnels. Luckily, they had not many intersections, and most of them led it into dead ends anyway. So you finally see that it is getting a bit brighter at the end of this tunnel right now. And that's where we left off. The air feels humid, and it's also always um, difficult to breathe there. Not to a point that it hinders you, but you feel like you are some kind of a steam bath. It's warm, it's humid, and in the distance you hear insects and frogs screaming their screams.
Olin would have liked it here.
I just thought the same.
So should we
Well,
continue?
Skriano, have you ever been here, up here? I mean, you must have
Only,
gotten to the academy somehow.
yes, I came from further down. And no,
I see. So you don't really have any clue what's gonna um what we can expect up
well,
here, maybe.
Hallister sent our unfortunate people, I suppose the only other person that's still alive from my year now, up here to observe situation with some Nagas, I believe it was, and some frogs.
All right, then
See
well,
what's down here.
cautious at least a little bit.
Okay, that's a circle. Whee!
Goes into square hole.
You love that square hole too much.
All right, the tunnel opens up into a wider cavern with a ceiling about 20 feet high.
I
I
want to
checked
And
the
check the
ceiling
ceiling.
for.
the ceiling, you immediately turn your heads up to the ceiling, and all you can see is indeed just a boring cavern ceiling without any creatures in there. And as you walk up there to the wall, Zoya, you trigger a rune, and you are
Oh, I didn't. I
immediately
fell at the
covered in.
wall.
An explosion happens, and you're immediately covered in green poisonous gas.
Okay, jump back.
Nah, you first need to do stuff.
Well, I'm assuming I have to roll something.
You do. Let me quickly check what you actually have to roll because
Constitution
it
saving throw against poison.
is a Constitution saving throw, which is correct. Yes.
See me
Ooh,
rolling.
that is actually a good one. So it is then. It is 10 poison damage for you, but you're not poisoned.
Can
Okay.
I sort of yell out very unenthusiastically, curse this? We're
I-
not
I wanted to check
not
the
part
wall.
of your threat. We're just passing through.
All right. Is the rune still like active? Is there anything behind the rune?
Um, when you stepped on it, the only thing that you can see was a cavern wall.
Okay. Is it
And
still
yes, the
active?
rune is glowing actively, and after a minute, the spell effect disappears.
Does the rune still
I
seem to be active?
I will have the owl fly around
Well,
and
for
like
now it is triggered. You can't really say if it's going to recharge or not.
I'm gonna have the
Okay.
owl fly around and like go and check whatever there is. You said there's a cave.
Yeah, there is a cave wall.
Oh, I
As you
heard
can see,
cave as in a cave
there is a
entrance or
wall.
something.
Yes.
Okay. Is there something on the wall?
No, not really. But do you want to inspect the wall?
Do I have a feeling I will re-trigger the rune?
Well, right now it is glowing in your face,
Okay.
basically. So
Okay, I will
probably
inspect the
not
wall then.
recharging that fast. All right, then do me the perception check or investigation, your choice. There you go. All right. This wall is definitely an illusion. You
Okay.
can probably just walk through and
I'm
there you
gonna
go.
I'm gonna look in.
All right. You look through the wall basically, just sticking your head out as you did many times on gates and illusional walls. That is just the way you roll. After that wall, an entire swamp reveals directly in front of you.
Okay.
And the frog sounds are getting louder, more insects are flying around. And right in front of you, you see that the swamp is probably 1 feet deep. So when you step in it, you are more or less up to your knees in muddy water.
In shit.
Okay. Well, I'm not walking through, I'm just looking
Uh-huh.
through.
All right. To your
There are
right,
people there.
you also see a couple of people. Not really having a purpose. They are just wandering and looking around a bit, but they
Okay.
didn't notice you so far.
Okay, so I go back on the other side of the wall. And I tell the others what they're also what's in also there's something behind us here as I turn around.
Yeah, as you turn
Behind
around,
where?
and look downwards, the only other cavern exit, you see a bunch of bones moving around with a familiar face on top of all those bones. Seems to be
That's
like
not a
there
face.
is
That's just
an idling minotaur skeleton,
And another thing.
accompanied by some kind of a ghostly figure.
Okay.
Looks more like a zombie crossed with a ghost. So what's your plan?
I don't know. Tell you guys what's on the other side and I'll tell you guys what's here. I think there's like some drows and a dwarf and
Yes,
something in armor.
that's probably the following of curses, the unfortunate necromancer. He's not answered, which is very rude.
um,
There seems to be a
yeah,
passage
sorry.
going south though, so
Yeah.
I don't know if they're guarding something or if it's just like
All right. While you are deciding what to do, there is a flesh golem crawling up the cave slowly.
Guys, Does it
Oh,
seem
and
like it would
also-
like to attack us?
Undead things are you kind of your specialty? Like,
That's not an undead. That's a construct.
oh, is that a
Oh my
construct? Okay. You,
Oh,
He stands idle there for a couple of seconds
looks like a zombie to me. Okay.
and then decides to go back.
I'll send the owl to check out.
Well, I expected more.
The owl is immediately attacked by a firebolt.
I dispel her.
Firebolt misses and crashes into a wall right behind the owl. And the flash golem is exchanged with a human in ropes that now comes out of the cavern.
I resummon it here.
The mage looks around the illustrious group there of various very special people, but then locks on Skriana and goes, Skriana? Is that you?
yes, it is me.
Why are you here?
I wanted to check out the sort of with a bit of disgust swamp.
That doesn't sound convincing. You sent by Hallister to check on me, right?
No, I was sent by Hallister to leave the academy after I've so graciously graduated.
You what? You made the tournament?
Why, of course.
But
So
this was supposed to be my test here. I was
Well-
supposed to graduate right now.
Well, you weren't part of the tournament, were you?
who's
I didn't
that?
even know that the tournament started.
Well, I'm sure you can get him next year.
Ugh. Good.
Uh,
So,
Who might you be?
That's Karstis. I've mentioned him like 5 times already.
he does
Well,
a
I'm
slight
sorry we
nod.
don't keep track of your boyfriends.
Oh, my boyfriend.
That took a long time.
So, what are you supposed to do up here then?
I
you
just
look at
shrug.
Iago. We're looking for someone he knows.
I guarantee you, Skriana, if you get in the way of my success with the academy, I'm gonna send all my minions after you.
If you want all your minions to be completely decimated, you can.
I
But
can create new ones, endless minions. You know that.
well, I can also freeze you to death, and you know that.
Well, I guess we can call it a draw then for now here. Why don't you just then
Fine.
go
So,
and explore the swamp on your own? See if you survive.
how would I even stop your thing here? We're just passing through. I've already graduated. I can no longer stand in your way. Everyone else is also dead. So, and I give him
You
like
mean
a,
everyone is dead?
everyone perished in the tournament.
Well, that's a bit of an overstatement. Not everyone perished.
Well, not you, but you weren't part of the academy. Not really.
Long enough to graduate. Took me less than you.
Wait, you also graduated? And he checks on your equipment and your clothes, and you don't look like a wizard or a mage of sort.
Well, turns out you can just stab your way through. You don't even need magical power to graduate from the Mage Academy.
His
You
eyes
don't-
get wider and said, "You're lying."
Everybody, you don't even need to have magic powers. And I cast vicious mockery.
On who?
On me or him.
Diana.
Well then, you know the deal.
Okay,
Saving
hang
throw.
on. Or even attributes.
Wisdom 15.
Isn't that charisma saving throw?
No,
Huh.
it's my
If you say
charisma
so.
against you. It's
It's
your
actually
wisdom.
wisdom, yeah. That is correct.
Fair enough. Normal roll.
You fail.
I fail. I take
Yeah, but can I
5
choose to
points
make
of
no?
mockery
Can
damage.
I choose to just make 1 point of damage?
I don't think
Like
you can
you
do that with a spell.
No, you actually can't,
Okay.
but
Okay.
I hope this is not happening now every 10 minutes.
No, it's not. It was.
Good. Alright. So those are not even friends of you, Skriana. What are you
And
doing with those
I
people?
angrily walk over to Egg Girl and
What do you want, coin hag?
I just grab her and then force her to make a Constitution saving throw.
Is your breath that bad?
No, I freeze. I freeze you.
Can I put my egg in the way? Constitution?
Yeah.
Yes.
You also fail. You take 5 points of cold damage. As
This
this
is
cold.
just a Terence Hill
Ju-
movie where the people just stand in front of each other and slap them.
And you have disadvantage on your next weapon attack roll before the end of your next turn, which I don't think matters. And then, as I don't do that again, and then I turn to take a step away, look at Carson and says, "Yes, unfortunately, I'm stuck with some adventurers for now."
I'd still prefer you to leave. You're
Le-
interrupting my mission up here.
Well,
What are you doing out here? What's
My
your
mission
mission?
is none of your business. I was asked by the great Hallister to stay up here and explore.
well, have you? You've
Sounds-
been here for months, Carsis. What have you actually done?
Also, none of your business, and you need to find out for yourself.
I mean, if you've been exploring Yago, who was it you were looking for?
exactly. Have you met another turtle up in the swamp?
Thousands of them.
Thousands?
Yes.
I was not aware there were
They bite your toes while you walk through the mud. It's
Not-
absolutely disgusting.
turtles, you cretin. Tortles.
Oh, you mean like you, like talking and walking abominations of nature?
Yes, I'm sure you sound very smart now.
Well, I heard
Um,
rumors that there is one. I actually thought you are this one.
I just came here. How could I be that one?
Fuck do
No,
I
he's a
know?
teacher. He's not the turtle from the swamp. He's a teacher.
Let's just leave him alone. He doesn't know anything and he hasn't done anything. He's too busy with his pets.
I'll show you my pets when you come back.
Oh.
I'll kill
sure
your
she would
pets
like to
when
see your
you
pets.
come back.
What was that? Excuse me, that's none of my business. And he takes his cape, billows it, and turns around and retreats back into his part of the cavern.
So yeah, that was Carsis, a third grade necromancer.
Well, he does seem to have a formidable little army with him.
I look down, say, yes, 3 Minotaur skeletons and a wraith. I'm so impressed.
Well, that dude looks like the type of friend you'd have. So, should we continue through the swamp?
Oh, please. I'd rather immerse myself in swamp than talk any more to that unfortunate soul.
Yeah, let's go, I guess.
Yeah, let's just be wary of the fact that there's other people on the other side, just in case. Be prepared. Ooh, there's a wall. I'm gonna walk on the wall. So I don't have to walk in
Yeah,
the
you
swamp.
walk on the wall. You're not doing this specifically sneaky, right?
didn't think so.
Well, at least your
Oh,
boots are not
no.
getting wet. And the group of people on the other side, containing 2 drows, a human, and a dwergar, have noticed you. And I come a bit closer and say, "Halt! Who walks there?"
Who walks there on the wall?
Well, while they talk, without paying attention to them, I sort of do like a toe dip into the swamp. When you try to join a cold pool.
It is actually not that cold. The water is.
I mean, no, I'm fully clothed, but I do that sort of theatrics before going in with a very annoyed grimace.
Yeah, it is. It is very disgusting. It's standing water that bred several colonies of insects.
Is there a ceiling?
Frogs. There is a ceiling, but it's quite high up.
Ah, too bad.
So,
Is the one in the
um,
middle like a human or also a drow? Or...
Looks like a knight to me.
I know it looks like a knight to
You
me
said
as
you
well,
said
but
2
I...
drows,
Yes,
a human, and a
and a dwergar.
Oh, okay.
Lasha steps a little bit forward. We're just some adventurers, just coming out of the academy, looking to for a way back to Skullport or any other bigger place.
Skullport. Haven't heard that name in quite some time. But you're probably looking for some dry space, huh?
That, and we're looking for another turtle, if you've seen one.
The turtle? That
Another one.
Oh,
Not this
not
one.
that one. I was about to point right behind you.
We know this one.
Well, actually, we heard rumors about another one. Yes, that is true. He friended with those dreaded toad people.
Would you know in which direction we might find it?
Oh, you can't go there.
Why not?
It's guarded by quite a high amount of toads. I recommend to follow us to our homestead. We can provide you dry spots, beds, clothes, and even some food.
Can I have an insight?
Sure. That is the most honorable person you've ever met in years. He's completely honest with you, definitely.
Yeah, that's what I
Well-
think as well.
Well, I mean, who are you people?
We're just a small little commune of survivors that try to stand their ground here against all those bullywugs and grunts.
And
Quite dangerous in the swamps, you know.
yeah, it is. I'm just a little bit surprised that you offer us shelter without knowing anything about
Well,
this.
you don't seem to be hostile, so why shouldn't we?
Well, that's a fair point, I guess. And Lasha looks at her clothes that already got probably soaking wet, and grabs her cape and like twists it to squeeze out some water.
Can I?
A dry spot wouldn't be that bad, I guess. Maybe you have some more information for us, because as
sure
we
do.
said, we are looking for a portal friend, and so we have to go through the toads.
Well, we can discuss this then on our homestead. Luke, what would you like to do?
I wanted to address the drow and ask him for his house. Like, what house do you belong to?
Well, houses are not important down here in the swamp anymore, but I once belonged to House Fref.
And how'd you get to the swamp?
Complicated circumstances, I guess. Was sent out on a scouting mission, ended up here, did not find my way out, and that's it. Also,
I
do
point
you have
behind me. There's a way out.
Yeah, I see it right now. That is a new one. But still, there's just a wall behind you.
An illusionary wall? You're familiar with the concept of magic, I'm sure.
Sure, but this one did not attract our attention so far. But that is good to know. But still, please follow us to our homestead. We can discuss things in a more civilized manner than standing around here in the swamp.
All right, let's go then. Lead
Can
the way.
I turn to party and say, I'll catch up, I'll have to, and I pull out my spell book. Cast a spell first.
Well, please hurry up.
I'm gonna check the corner.
No, you go ahead, I'll follow.
That's perfect.
And I'll ritually cast detect magic while they're going.
Okay. As we learned yesterday, you can do this while walking.
Yes, but I
Yeah?
wouldn't.
Oh, that's good to
Stupid, I
know.
know. No, it's stupid. But rules as written, you can actually do this while walking around. So.
Yes, but it's a very elaborate ruse to stay a bit further behind them. You know.
Yes. All right.
Totally not low-key hoping that you just get lost in this one.
You reach.
I'm fine.
You.
You reach a spot there where two other drows are standing guard, and the others are greeting them and said, "We found some stray wanderers here. Don't mind us."
I clean myself.
Do we see anything? Like this seems to be kind of the entrance, I guess, to their hideout.
It's a guard post. They piled up some rocks there to hide behind, and the other two were probably standing guard right there. This one does not belong there. Yes, those two. The four. And it then leads into a more or less open cavern system where they lead you through. The caverns have a crate here and there and some lit torches from time to time.
That's a bad guard post. You can just walk the other way.
Well, we manage.
Oh no, I didn't say that out loud. Sorry.
Ah, okay.
It was just out of character.
Well, those other dudes are patrolling, so they're trying to protect the rest of the way. Wait,
Alright.
that is the wrong. I wanted to go down here. Sorry. All right, they lead you a bit deeper into a cavern system. It's down south.
Yeah, I need to. I can't move and make crosses at the same time. Takes a moment.
Luke, you good?
Yeah. I'll catch up. Maybe. We'll see.
Okay. So they lead you in what appears to be a repurposed alchemy kitchen that is now not having anything to do with alchemy anymore, but is serving warm beverages and some food. There are two Dwagars in this improvised kitchen. One of them is preparing stuff and the other one is sitting at a table, probably waiting on stuff. And you hear louder quacking noises as well as some cheering from the east exit of this cave.
Out of
Okay.
character, they're having toad fights. I can.
So do they just leave us here? Do they lead us somewhere else?
No, they just finished leading you. Well, welcome to our homestead. That's the place. How do you like it?
Oh.
Better than the swamp.
Yeah, I would say you did the best that you can do given the swampy circumstances.
That's
So
great to hear.
how long have you been here?
Oh, we lost track of time, but probably months.
And what brought you here, or how did you end up here?
As mentioned, we were out on a scouting mission, then got stuck here. Now this is our new home
But
What were you
I mean,
scouting for?
for our
yeah,
house. Our priestess gave us the mission to scout out ahead to find um, those of Rindar people, and we got stuck here.
Wait, who's your priestess?
Huh?
Who's your priestess?
Oh, you wouldn't know her.
well, try us.
Well, have you ever heard of Cassandra Freth?
I
I,
well,
I don't
did
remember if
I?
we have or not.
You out of you never met anyone of House Freth so far.
Okay. Do we know if have we heard from about the house, or has or had a friend ever mentioned that house? Do we know which goddess they
Your
follow?
your friend actually mentioned that house once or twice, not really in any meaningful context, but while he was teaching you a bit about Drow society, that name fell for a couple
Okay.
of times, but nothing that really rings a bell for you.
Okay, so I wouldn't know if they follow like Wolf or which god they follow.
No,
Okay.
not by definition.
All right.
Good. So may we offer you something? You want kind of a hot beverage to get that humid feeling out of your bones?
Uh,
Do we want to drink something?
I'm a little bit hesitant. Uh, well, thanks a lot for the offer, but or out of character, I just assumed that before we left, we ate and drank and everything, right?
Yeah, you are more or
Yeah.
less rested, but
Okay. So, thanks a lot for the offer, but I have recently ate and drank enough, so I wouldn't want to waste your resources right now.
all right.
But you mentioned that you're stuck here. Uh, how come? What is holding you back to go back to your priestess or just to go anywhere else?
Well, we would like to leave the swamp to the north, but unfortunately, those frog people are blocking the exit. And for the last month, we were trying to fight them back. Since they want to invade our space, we want to invade their space. It's a constant struggle, you know.
Hmm, I see. And the only way out of here is through their territory?
As far as we know, yes.
All right. All right. Um, well, and you well, I guess you already have fights with them, so they probably have like really, really high numbers.
Yes, and they breed like crazy. You can't imagine how fast they're popping out. For every frog we slay, there are like 3 more.
Hmm, I see. Um, is there anything else down here that's of concern, or are only the frog people your problem?
Well, we know that there are a couple of ghosts wandering certain places in here, but we don't go there and we don't disturb them, so they don't disturb us. But that's about it. This place was once the realm of a Yuan Ti clan, but they seem to have perished.
Hmm.
Quote unquote snake people. If you don't know what a Yuan Ti is.
I mean, maybe we could question some people here. Maybe someone knows anything about the turtle.
Well, I doubt they know anything. Um, do you at least know an approximate location? You said the turtle had made friends with the frog people, so do you know about where you could find the turtle?
Well, we know about that turtle, but he's never engaging in any fights, hiding just there in their village. I don't I don't really know what he's doing there.
Where is that village? And
To the north. It's all the way to the north until the end of the cavern. There you will find the village of them. But we never got so far. Every time we start to explore to the north, we got fought back by the toads.
hmm.
I mean, if they're friendly towards turtle, maybe we can try and approach them.
I don't think that's such a good idea. We weren't exactly on great terms, me and that turtle. He's not a friend.
Oh, I see.
Well, but the toads might not attack us on sight.
Yes, perhaps.
Maybe they think
Unless a certain
that you are friends.
slot friend we know came back here.
You think?
Well, he ran off somewhere.
Brianna, what are you doing actually there?
I'm just chilling. Don't worry about me. I'll do something if I have something to do.
All right, so I guess you don't want to join the rest of the party, right?
For now, no.
Okay. Then while you're having that discussion and talking about the circumstances here, another Dwaga female enters the cavern and goes, Grell, Grell, pointing at the human warrior there. It is time, please, gather everyone. And Grell then nods, and the female Dwaga then disappears back into the other cave.
What's going on?
Grell then points at you, said, we are having a gathering. Care to join? You can meet the rest of the homestead there.
Sure, we'll follow along.
All right, then follow me here through passing the table. The others then also go down there. And it opens up into another big swampy caves where you see maybe 2 dozen individuals, most of them being bullywugs that look very bruised. and some of them have improvised weapons in their hand. And apparently, everybody that you've encountered so far is following and gathering in the middle of the swamp. On the other side of that cavern, you see two trolls that are standing in front of some kind of a natural fountain or well. And after everybody gathered, two Nagas enter the cavern and are
I
standing in. Huh?
Sorry,
Yes,
can I interrupt your epic speech and just look at this laboratory and generally investigate its quality, what it's about, etc.?
sure. Very obvious that this was once an alchemy laboratory,
Hmm?
which is now being misused as an improvised kitchen.
All right, fair enough.
So nothing of real interest there, but you clearly see that they misused some kind of those alchemy flasks to cook um, beverages and other stuff. So they clearly have no idea what they're doing there.
Right.
Good. As you stand there and watch the scene, the Nagas enter and do a very loud hissing sound. One of them is taking out some kind of a rod and holds it up into the sky. And immediately afterwards, some kind of a magic starts to spread out in the area there. And you all gonna do me a hidden wisdom saving throw. Whisper it to me, please. Don't roll openly.
Am I included in that? I'm in the
You
kitchen.
actually not included since you are too far away.
How can you
Is it
do
the
that when you do
private-
it out
is
of
it the private
D&D Beyond?
GM role?
You can click on Beyond and then just change to Always Whisper, and then it should whisper it automatically, and then you can just change it back.
Yes. Yes, I see the private roll from Zoya.
Okay, let's see.
I don't like the private role from Zoya, but that's something else.
Whisper roll,
What did you expect from a
always-
wisdom saving throw from Zoya?
Nothing. Also, oops. I don't.
Now it's not that private anymore if you talk about
Nah,
it like
yeah,
this.
that's what I realized after. It's like, oops.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Elasha missing?
Yep. Wisdom, you said, all right?
Yes, wisdom.
Damn it. Wait, I have to deactivate and activate again. I forget that every time. Sorry.
Easy. It's actually enough to click on the extension and then try again. That's usually
Really?
enough. Yeah.
Um.
Here comes the roll.
Well, the other
Alright.
rolls were better.
Alright, then one quick second. Need to where's the rest of you guys? There is another one. And there's you. Good. All right. You feel the magic washing over you. And the last thing that you see is that the Nagas are talking in private to one of the drows and are then retreating back to where they came from. Then one of the drows then stands on top of the ledge here, which is a couple of feet higher than the swamp, and says, "All right, guys, that's it for today. I guess we're going to assign tasks tomorrow morning. So you're free for this evening."
Is going on.
Okay. Everybody then is weirdly just doing what this drow is saying. And you three are also just saying, all right, yeah, we're going to do this now.
Gives me Abulat PTSD and I don't like it.
Rihanna, what are you doing?
Can I just stand here generally? Just walk there and just seem all innocent. Just I'm part of this.
Yep, I mean, you just come around there. You probably have overheard that there was something going on, but that's about it. Everybody is returning to their duties now.
Yeah, I'm part of this. I'll do whatever my definitely not friends are doing.
I'm not quite sure what we're supposed to do, but we're doing it.
Okay. Now the other drow is coming back to you and says, well, then I guess you make yourself at home. And welcome to the homestead again. You can just put up your tent wherever you want to. And tomorrow we'll have tasks for you to do.
All right, sounds good.
Perfect. So,
Sounds lovely. Do you have any children here?
no, we don't have children here. That would be horrible. Why would we have children here?
I don't know. We found other children on the way here, so you know. I'm good taking care of children.
Great. That is good to know, but unfortunately or luckily, we don't have children here.
But that's good, I guess. We'll just do whatever will be needed.
Okay. Since you don't have anything else to do right now, and you have been kindly asked to stay in the homestead, we can basically just skip to the next morning if none of you have anything else that they want to find out.
I'm gonna try convince Griana to please put some ice on my egg friend.
I'll
Ice like in ICE, not ice like in watching it.
No, as in make it.
I'll pull out my eyes and
Make
I
it
squish
make
them
it make it
on
freeze.
the egg.
No. Keep the egg cold, because we want to try and hatch it. Probably
well
not
then-
where everyone is standing around. I'm
Well
assuming
then
we
I
have-
know. Convince me.
I mean, come on, it's a white dragon. It does ice stuff. You do ice stuff. You want to see if we can hatch it too. Taming a white dragon would be quite the accomplishment, and you do claim to be the best magic user, right? So
Fine.
I'm pretty sure you would be
I
able to
wanna
tame a
be
dragon.
I
very
suppose
best.
I can help, but I'll do this for the dragon, not for you.
Of course.
And then I guess if DM allows, I'll generally use ice magic to keep it cold, if that's a thing.
Are you asking me?
Yeah, I'm asking you if that's possible,
Yeah.
because I have
Yeah,
ice
yeah, yeah.
spells, but they're mostly attack, and I'm not gonna keep shooting Ray of Frost at the egg. That'd be unfortunate.
No. You basically, I mean, since you're trained in the ways of ice magic, you can basically just freeze a bucket of water,
Alright, cool. So yeah, then I'll do that.
which is basically using frostbolt.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely no issue at all. You can use as many cantrips as you want to create buckets of water and keep this egg cold somehow.
Sure, I'll happily or unhappily do so.
Begrudgingly.
Begrudgingly, yes.
All right. Anything else you guys would like to do until we skip to the next morning?
Nope.
Um,
I mean, I generally do some arcane tinkering, but I don't think that's it's not something that actively happens. It's just something my character does.
Okay. Good. Good, good, good. All right. So you make yourself a home there and pick one of the random free beds that are spread around in every second cave, basically. And you get towards the rest.
I'll let Bean
Night.
take a bath by the shore.
Oh yeah, of course I use precipitation on myself to not be full of icky swamp water.
Yeah, you can sure do this. So next morning you wake up pretty refreshed, actually. I mean, it was not the most comfortable night ever. And also this weird swamp scenery that never stops with its noises and other weird sounds kept you up for quite a while, but you still managed to get the necessary amount of sleep appropriate for your race. And then in the next morning, one of the drows then again reaches out to you and says, all right, guys, you've been assigned guarding duty at our farm.
All four of us?
Yes, all four of
Alright.
you.
So we're new here. Where's the farm?
Follow me.
We're following the leader, the leader, the leader.
this is great here. I love it.
All right, you come across the corner and you see some kind of a mushroom pumpkin farm. They're growing various vegetables there, and three bullywugs are um, trying to keep those plants alive, maintaining them, and
I thought it was
doing
gonna be sabotage because they're
Guard.
fighting the bullywogs.
yeah, gardening there. And the three of them ignore you completely. And the drow just goes then, well, that's the farm. You just guard the two exits, and that's your duty for today.
Okay.
Do we have any breaks? Or when will we be um, ersetzt? Abgelöst?
You will not be replaced. This is your duty for today. But we will bring you food during the day. Don't worry.
Beths, can I make a check to see if I could understand what actually happened?
Yeah. Do me an Arcana check.
Alright. Not bad, not bad.
Yeah, you understand what happened, and I'm going to whisper it to you in a second.
I mean, we both know I know what happened.
Good. Then I don't need to whisper it. If you know what's happening, then you know what's happening. That's
Yeah,
about it.
alright.
The drow then retreats out of your sight and does something else. And so you stand there. The plants are emitting some kind of illuminescent pollen that covers all of your gear. So while you're standing there, your gear slowly turns more and more yellowish. And those frogs seem to be completely ignoring you. They don't really care if you're there or not. And so a couple of hours pass without anything happening. You're just standing there. Later on, Duergar brings you some soggy bread and fresh water.
I use prestidigitation to make it a little bit more tasty.
Good.
Yeah.
All right.
I agree with that sentiment.
We
That's
don't
it.
have the spice lady with us, so we're just doing it
When
magically.
they're
Yeah.
generally when it's just the frogs plus us, can I just generally say so? So, man, those Nagas sure are great. Am I right?
Yes, I mean, we just arrived, but they seem to be fairly nice and great. Yeah, yeah.
Yes, I agree.
I mean, greater than you for sure.
Oh, but I mean that's
But that's
That's-
obvious. I mean, it's a Naga, right?
that's difficult. But I mean they are so much just greater than any human.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna have Bean have a walk between the patches of
And
weird pumpkins and
I'm gonna
mushrooms.
keep asking these things based on I know much more than she might. How much would I know about the monk's basic functionality of? Because I already know in a previous case he's overcome this exact thing essentially, right?
That's actually a good question. Dum. Not sure if this would work. Let
I'm
me
sure it's
quickly.
considered a charm effect. So I know, I mean up to you, obviously.
Yeah, I need to quickly actually check what this thing is doing. Uh-huh. Okay, this is that.
I'm gonna walk up and down the tunnel
Hmm. Mm-hmm.
to make sure that no one approaches. Boom, boom.
Skriana, roll me a history check.
Yeah. History, there it is.
All right.
Yeah, it's okay.
You know about things that monks can do, and you also know that usually they are very peaceful in mind. So maybe there is something that the turtle can actually do against it.
Hmm. Can I very Hmm. I'd like to. Oh, is that guy already here, by the way? Because if he is, I wouldn't do it naturally. This guy.
Yes, this guy came across,
All
and
right, then never mind. I'll try it later.
okay, good. And is stepping up to you and said, "Well, you're doing great here, huh, with the Nagas?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that all that you think about it?
Yeah, that's it.
I mean, it's good work.
Oh yeah, definitely pays off, huh? You probably adventurers like you probably never had a better job in their whole life, huh?
What made And I look them turn to you.
Well, I
Oh,
just think it's a great place, and
not you. The frogs. You said you're in battle with them, which was why I thought initially they were.
oh, those one decided to join us instead because they're not treated like slaves, you know.
Ah, yes, of course.
Do me a perception check, Spiana.
Yep. My best skill. My absolute best skill.
Okay. Well, that it seems to be an odd conversation that you're having there, but you don't see anything odd.
And I don't understand people, so I don't. It's
Yeah,
normal conversation to me.
good. Well, then I guess I leave you to it, huh?
Yeah.
And he retreats.
All right. Can I sort of very, very hesitantly. Like I do it a few times, but almost up myself before eventually sort of pushing my arm around Yaku and pushing him away from the rest of the party, and whisper to him, "You can free yourself from this, right? You're good."
From what?
The mind control.
Okay. Upon hearing that, I take a few deep breaths and see if I can use the. Keep forgetting how it's called.
I know what it's called, but I'm not sure if I should just stub your nose on it. It's your character after all.
Yes, I know, but I keep stillness of mind. There we go.
Aha.
Yes.
Okay. You retreat into your mind and remember your teachings. And then you manage to, whatever it is that is controlling you, you shake it off.
Just shake it off. Shake it off. Ooh, ooh.
Thanks for that, Skriana.
Sure.
Good thing
We
I
need
you.
to, should you care, which I'm not sure you would, we should get the rest of these out of here at some point. However, I don't have means to stop this.
What?
You only have means to stop it on yourselves.
What kind of creature is a Naga, Buffs? Do I know?
I mean, you just recently seen one.
Yes.
So, what do you mean with what kind of creature? It's a snake creature.
Yes.
It's a
but
weird
I
snake
mean,
with a human-like face.
Like, as in what class of creature? Elemental, Fey, Fiend, etc.
Oh, it's a monstrosity.
Fuck.
Mm.
That's not good.
Also, be right back. My drink is empty.
I don't know. Go to the toilet real quick.
I is back. So, where were we?
Yes. Thinking.
I don't know
Think
where you guys were, but I was pacing up and down the tunnel.
Yeah, while doing this, you've seen that the exit that you were checking out there was recently frequented by some Dwergar and also some Drow. Some of them were carrying some kind of driftwood that they seemed to collect from the swamp, and others were just heading out with weapons in their hands, probably patrolling.
Actually,
So-
I'm gonna have Bean stay guard where I am right now, and I will move at the other end of the tunnel. And if
Okay.
anything happens, Bean can run up to me.
Okay, Bean is being left there in her pot, and seems to enjoy the pollen that are flying around.
It's not in the pot anymore. It's just
Aha,
the pot broke when
good.
it woke up.
Still enjoying the pollen there.
Yeah.
So, the others?
I know, theoretically. If they're already charmed, could they still be charmed again by a different spell?
Your teachings of the arcane knowledge says no.
Okay.
Do you have?
Only one charm at a time.
I don't suppose you have anything that can help the rest, do you, Skriana? Since
No.
I don't think I have any protection against Nagas specifically.
I have nothing to break them out of the spell, nor a way to protect myself against it.
Oh, that's not good. Well, it seems that what they're doing seems to have a limited time that it's affecting people, else they wouldn't gather everyone up in the swamp. Did they say it was a daily meeting?
Daily would make sense. A week at most.
Because if so, all we have to do is stay away during that one meeting, and we should be fine. But the question is how we're gonna get the other two to, well, not go to the
Yes.
meeting.
I. Hmm.
Wait,
Meanwhile, Elisha is still guarding the entrance.
Correct. Very yeah, on duty. Elisha is standing
Our
there. and-
question, Babs.
Yes.
Would
Yes.
I know if this spell relied on hearing?
Do.
hey, Elisha, the Naga said hit your head on the wall.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
You're not doing this.
damn it.
You don't need to do this. It's not coming directly from them.
Never like.
It's actually a good thing because otherwise I would be afraid of what Skriana would come up with.
Do me an Arcana check.
Alright, we'll do another Arcana check.
No, it does not rely on hearing, basically.
Damn it.
You heard of a similar item that could do this, and the spell does not function in this way.
Ooh, is it the stone that we sold to Ubaya?
Which stone?
The mind control stone that we didn't get back to the slot.
Huh. Well, who knows?
Well, Zoya doesn't.
Okay, anything else that comes into your mind for right now?
Nope.
Damage
Alright.
helps sometimes against charm.
So,
Good.
should I still roll for headbutting the wall?
No. Please
Okay.
don't.
Unless you want to.
Another drow that you haven't met so far is coming up to you and says, "It is time again. Please gather."
Okay.
Is he observing us or is he just trusting
Yeah,
us?
exactly.
No, he's observing and waiting for you to follow.
Okay.
Uh,
Shit.
That's not good.
Can
Is
I
there any
ask him?
like break
about-
time where we will have our own minds?
What about the frogs? Should they not join as well?
They will.
My my purpose was to guard them. I will. Oh, they already went. Shit.
Good. The two trolls are still standing north of the cave, but this time the Nagas are coming out from the southern cave that is filled
Does
with
anyone react to
steam.
this? Ooh. I'm part of this.
And the Nagas are positioning themselves then again in the middle of the cave, Skriana, you see that the Drow warrior is following you and saying, "Are you not coming to the meeting?
I'll be there in a minute. Don't worry about it.
A minute is too late. How about now?"
Hmm. How powerful does this drow seem?
Looks like a trained Drow warrior.
Like a trained drow warrior.
hmm
Hmm. 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 Yeah, all right, I'll just be in the kitchen and I'll come around and I just.
No, just come with me. You definitely need to come with me to the meeting.
No, I'll be at the meeting.
He sheds its weapon and points at you. You go to the meeting now.
Do I hear what's going on over there or not?
Hang on, I would
Far
like.
away.
Can I cast a spell on him?
Sure, you can just try to use your element of surprise and cast something on him.
I'd like to make him forced to make a wisdom save as I cast suggestion and say, "Go to the meeting and don't wait for me."
Wisdom, huh?
Yeah,
What's your DC?
I think it's 17. Good question, actually. Where is that even on the sheet? I wouldn't know, but last I checked, it's 17, I think.
Okay, then it's 17. All right. All right. He puts away his weapon and says, "Okay, good.
Okay, thanks,
I
man.
go to the meeting." Very suggestive person you are. All right, then. While at the meeting and Skriana not being there, they then take again out their rod and recast the spell. So I again need the wisdom saving throws from the other three of you. In private again, please.
When they cast the thing again, is there any moment where we like are back in our senses, like for like a second or something?
No.
Okay, then I can't give advantage to anyone. Oh, come on.
Can
Go
I,
back.
Baths? I'm sorry
Yeah.
if I'm asking a lot of you, but before,
No.
can I like peek around here and just, I don't know if would physically be possible, but discern the point one of them has to make a save, and just before force Soya to make a save against one of my effects.
All right. Interesting idea. Why
Or not even just generally cast suggestion on her and just her suggestion just being uh, just stand there for the next 2 minutes. That's it. That's the suggestion. But because she's then charmed by me, she can't be charmed.
Yeah, I know where you're
Okay,
heading.
okay, good.
I know where you're heading. Okay. Then, well, let's try this. All right, you do a suggestion on Zoya, so Zoya needs to do another wisdom saving throw. This one you can roll openly.
All right. I can choose to fail rolls. No, but I'm still under their control, so I can't really do that.
That one wasn't open as far as I
Oh,
can.
sorry.
No, but it's still a
was a 10.
failure. Yeah,
All right,
it's still a
good.
failure.
Good.
Good. Then we continue to take the other one that you already rolled, since this fancy idea did not work.
I mean,
And
did she fail or did she make it?
how would you know?
And
I failed yours.
good. Because I have a very specific feature that requires me to see people's rolls, which I know is a bit but
Yeah, no, sorry, I rolled a 10. I forgot to deactivate the whisper.
Yeah.
because as a reaction I could force a creature to redo their roll, but that I can base that off of whether I see the roll. You make this decision after you see whether the roll succeeds or fails. Now, of course, if a roll is hidden, that's problematic.
No, the roll was hidden on accident, so you still
Yeah.
have that reaction.
So I know she failed, which is
Yes.
good.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, so wait. Here. That's the one for yours. The other
Thank
one
you.
is hidden.
All right. Good.
So then, what's your reaction then?
Mine or hers?
You said you have a thing that you have as a reaction if a roll fails.
Oh no, I mean she failed, so she's
Yeah.
charmed by me. That's the point. I needed her to fail.
Aha. Yeah, I'm confused. Yeah, you're right. She's
I'm
charmed by
confused.
you. That is completely correct. Yes. Now, oh god, so many saving throws. Good, Zoya. You hear a suggestion from Skriana to just stand there in the middle of nothing and do absolutely nothing at all, which sounds a bit weird, but you just said, well, give it a try. I mean, it doesn't seem to hurt you. So you do that.
I was planning to stand there anyway, so not because she told me to, and I failed.
So after that, couple of Bullywugs seem to be very confused and randomly attack one of the Dwergars there standing in the middle. And the Drow elite warrior that is standing right next to it, together with the Dwergar, don't hesitate for long and just stab the two frog people and kill them. Afterwards, then everybody returns to their duties.
Have we been told what our duties are?
Not yet.
All right.
Good. Then the Freth Drow comes to you and says, "We're gonna go on a patrol this time, but first rest. You stand guard there at the farm for the whole day."
I nod and I keep standing there.
All right.
I mean, it's 2 minutes. I'm sure that has worn off at this point.
Yeah.
Well, and after a moment, I leave.
Where are the sleeping quarters anyway?
I don't know. There's a bed here.
Yeah, for example, but it's a very steamy cavern. There is some kind of machine in the middle of it
Steamy.
that is fired by a completely normal fire. But from the ceiling of the cavern, there's water dripping into this machine, and it seems to emit steam. Hot and warm steam, and very humid. So yeah, there is a bed in there, and there are also various beds in the other caverns that are not visible on the map. But there are
But
places to sleep
At
everywhere.
night, I would like to. Oh no, and maybe before I'd do the same thing to Yagu again and ask him, "Are you still fine?"
Okay, so I use Stillness of Mind again.
Yes, that means Yagwu is fine.
We should. I've possibly ensured Soya is fine as well, but this is so. If we're doing anything, while we have 3 of us, we should and while Elasha is an unknown, I should. We should move now if we have a plan.
Yes. I suppose our plan is essentially get as far away from here as possible so that they can't find us.
Yes, but if Elasha refuses to come, we'll
Yeah.
have to drag her.
What if we rope her up in her sleep?
If you can do that, go ahead.
I mean, she'll be sleeping, right?
Elasha is sleeping, I suppose.
Yeah.
I'll get in Soya now in this discussion. Say, hey, egg girl.
I'm still under the control, right?
No.
No.
You were not affected by the control spell because you
Oh, okay, so
have
it
been
worked.
controlled by somebody else. Yes, it
Oh,
worked.
oh.
Are you telling me I'm the only one? Oh,
Maybe, we don't know.
Hey,
You're the only one.
Cognac.
What? Say,
Do
how
I
do you feel
realize
about,
do I realize
how
that
do
I
you,
was controlled?
Yes.
Okay.
how do you feel about our Lord and Saviors, the snake people? Nagas, that's the one.
I feel like murder. Stabbing sounds fun.
Good. So on a planet, we have
Is
to
everyone else
somehow.
alright?
We don't know about Elisha.
Lasha, what do you think about the Nagas?
I think they're great. You know, we can work here and we get like shelter and everything. So
Yeah.
That sounds really great. Yes.
I
How
agree.
about
It's
we go and
it
find a
just depends.
place to hide? I know how we can keep Alasha from going back.
Lead the way then.
Well, we need to find a good place. Question is, where are we going to hide?
Well, I'd much rather fight Karsus undead minions than this horde. I don't really care about him.
So we
And
have.
if
It's still evening, right? We haven't been assigned the new task
Well,
yet,
you
right?
you have been told that it's going to be patrol duty tomorrow.
Okay.
if he complains, so what?
How do you feel about a stroll, Alasha, before we have another guard duty tomorrow? There was a lot of standing around.
that sounds good. Yes, I feel I didn't move too much. So that would be a welcome change.
Okay, so we walk back, I guess, to your friend.
My concentration is still up.
You want to remove it?
Yeah, but I'm currently on the wrong token. Hang on, I'll. Oh, you removed it. I was gonna do it because the concentration was for suggestion on Soya.
Yeah, I remember. Okay. While standing right there, Ilasha,
What is that?
you feel that you don't want to go any further. That's enough of a stroll.
All right, then. Yeah, I just turn around and walk a little bit in circle.
Hey, that seems to not work. How about we go down here?
Yeah, that seems to be all right.
What's down here?
Can you do me a favor, Lasha?
Sure.
Can you stand really close to the wall, facing the wall? I have a surprise.
What? Well. I mean, if it's a surprise, then I guess I shouldn't ask. But this sounds rather weird.
So, are you still doing it?
Yeah, I guess.
I put the rod of I put the immovable rod behind Elisha's back, and I click it.
So the intention behind this is
You
that
can-
Ilasha is
Make
now
it-
trapped
make
in
it sure-
between the rod and the
you
wall.
can
Yes, like in the
you
nook
can
there,
like
like
put
making
it
sure
under my
that-
clothes
make
and then click
make
it.
sure to push a little bit, so it's not like there's space where she can just like move around. Like get a bit closer to the wall.
All right, okay. So you're now kind of restrained in between the wall and the movable rod. What's next on your plan?
I don't know. I'll figure it out.
uh,
I only can cast minor illusions, so I couldn't cast any kind of wall. Can you cast any kind of wall? Like, look
No.
at
No,
Joanna. Okay, so that's not gonna work.
I can create generally difficult terrain. But that's about it.
I can make the air stink.
Does no one have silent image or something?
No.
No.
I only have minor illusion. Wait. Give me a sec.
Well, what's the point of making a wall anyway?
Apparently they don't check walls.
Our plan. True. Apparently we need
To hide me so they don't come and get me.
Yes.
Just stay here for
Probably.
an entire day.
Yeah, but what if they come and check?
So whatever you create with minor illusion must not be larger than 5-foot cube.
I know.
So there
Can we
you go for
wait,
your
now that
imagination.
She can't move, can we just rope her up and drag her?
I think
Well,
we
she can
maybe
move
try.
again the instant you remove the immovable rod.
Yes.
You know, alternatively, there's three of us and there's one of her.
And he can't move right now.
Well, I'm still a very strong half orc lady, so
Yes,
Shots
but
fired.
it's still three of us and one of you. So we.
I'm gonna
My point wasn't to drag her. My point was to beat her.
I'm gonna place
yeah, still.
Bean here to make it sounds if someone it just stands there and looks like a shrub. To make some
okay.
sound if anyone approaches.
Mm-hmm.
And if anyone approaches I'm gonna cast fog cloud.
Fog cloud.
Okay. So far nobody is approaching.
I guess we're gonna stay there until the next day.
This is a terrible idea. We have to move.
Well, I don't have any better ideas, okay? She doesn't seem to want to come. If you have a way of letting her follow us...
I have. It's called beating her unconscious.
We're not gonna beat her unconscious!
I mean, if that's
What
the
other
only-
way do we have?
Okay, suppose we do beat her unconscious.
Are
Yes.
you discussing out
So-
loud?
Suppose for a second.
I mean, we have to. I don't know why you're not partaking in this discussion, because you can clearly still talk.
Suppose for
Well,
a second.
I have no idea what you're trying to do and why you are insisting on beating me up, but believe me, I will hurt you if you try.
Where do we run to? Your friend doesn't seem to be very friendly.
Well, I'm sure there's safer passages. Anywhere is better than here.
I mean, true.
I mean, there was some kind of like swamp place with a statue in there. Maybe we can just like hide in the nuke. It's not that far away, so we wouldn't have to drag her all the way back to...
Furthermore, if I may propose, there's a now established several-minute walk between levels. We can just go there.
I think Iago wanted to go to the north to try and find the other turtle.
Yeah, but this doesn't seem like the time to do that.
Well, not right now, obviously.
Yes, we can do that after we're all with our senses again. But for now, at least you have a better reason. We need to beat her unconscious and drag her body away.
I mean, I do have healing potions.
Good. So that's a yes then.
I guess.
Well, I
I'm
mean,
trying to figure out something better.
You have 1 minute.
Just tell me when you have figured out your plan.
I don't want to beat up Elisha.
The only way.
That's what you say.
Then come up with a better
Okay,
plan.
look, guys. This is not turning out to be some kind of a fight, since Elisha is probably unsuspecting a hit.
I mean, very
I-
not unsuspecting. She can clearly hear everything we say.
Discussing that right now.
If you do this sneakingly, I would grant you some kind of a coup de grace to just knock her unconscious in one blow. But this then needs to success. Otherwise, Elisha will definitely defend herself.
Okay, wait. So I'm gonna have the owl fly in Elisha's face, so I have advantage. And I hit her with the back of my rapier. I think.
All right, good. Since Elisha can't really move, you have advantage on this anyway. But have you try?
Yeah, and since it's with I'm gonna re-roll because the 15. Actually, I think the 27 should hit.
Yes, the 27 hits.
Almost, yeah. Really,
Almost,
barely
yeah.
hits me. Barely.
Okay, you land the hilt of your rapier directly on Elisha's head, on an unprotected spot, and Elisha immediately falls unconscious.
Okay.
Now you have a huge, big-ass half-orc lady laying on the floor, covered in adamantite armor that you need to drag somewhere.
Well, technically still pinned against the wall until she removes the rod, but my
Mm,
my steel defender, if deemed strong enough, will carry her as soon as possible.
I think we could have just left her on the wall, and you could have just cast Tiny Hut like twice. But anyway, now we have her unconscious.
You're coming
That's
out
not
with the
gonna-
tiny hut idea now. Okay.
No, because I was checking what I have in the bag of holding, and I have Scroll of Tiny Hut, and I was like, oh yeah, I don't have the spell, okay? Anyway, what do we have? No, that's not gonna help. That's gonna help us lose her.
Well, is she unconscious?
Yes.
She's
she's
stable, right?
unconscious.
Yes.
I mean,
So-
it's 3 of us, so we should be able to carry
So
her.
my steel defender just picks her up.
I take away the
it's-
rod.
It's
Elisha,
relative.
you're still taking the 18 damage, by the way.
Oh, okay, yeah. Sorry.
It's relatively.
Well, it would be. I
Strong.
mean, I'm assuming I wouldn't do the sneak attack on Elisha, right?
Well, I mean, it was prime material sneak attack right
Yeah.
there. I don't know.
It is actually that is the definition of a sneak attack. What you just did.
Okay, fair enough. I'm
All
sorry.
right.
Then
So again,
Don't
my
worry.
steel defender will pick up Elisha and just leave. We'll leave,
Okay.
right? We're leaving.
We're leaving. I'm gonna call Bean.
Okay, Bean is back with you.
Okay.
Well then, so move.
I guess Elisha just follows.
Yeah,
us
move
with
along,
the-
move along.
Wait, is there any guards there?
Yeah,
Yes.
Brianna, as you come around the corner, there are actually guards.
Okay, so we're going this way.
I mean, we need to move large above them. They're gonna see us anyway.
All right, then wait, let me quickly roll.
Wait, oh well, no, I could
All
have.
right. As you come around this corner there, you hear the drows shouting there, "Halt! What are you doing?"
We're attending to her friend. She fell unconscious.
Well, that's definitely the wrong direction. This is away from the homestead.
Oh yeah, but you know she's a half orc. She needs this kind of plants that only grow like in the swamp. So we're going to get them so she feels better.
Okay, that would be a persuasion roll then.
Oops.
Whoo! Very persuasive.
We don't know what he's
Okay.
rolling.
Okay. The drow look at each other, and then one just shrugs, and the one talking to you says, "Well then, be quick."
We will. We'll be here as soon as possible. Welcome.
The R way! The R way!
Which way? Oh,
This way!
that way. Oh yeah, the plant grows that way. I forgot. Old age.
The drows are shaking their head. Elves.
What kind of statue is that?
Let's just ignore it.
Actually,
Sorry,
I don't care
just...
about that.
Where did you go? There. Okay, I'm coming.
Just up here. Yes.
Yeah.
So now that we're up here, I'll ask. So are we gonna go to the level between levels? Or
I'm gonna have a look, just a look, with my head on the other side to see if the rune is active or not.
Do me a perception
Then
check.
your head just triggers and gets fried.
Boom! In your face.
No.
Head goes boom.
You see a faint glowing on the floor, so you assume that the rune is probably active.
Okay. I still jump over the thing. Boink.
Okay. Jump over it.
it's not something all of us can do still.
Well, I don't care about your construct, okay?
My contract is carrying Elisha.
While still, since you know where the rune is, you manage to carefully walk around it without triggering it.
Ah,
It's
cool.
not a big
if
deal.
If you say so.
Yes, not a big deal. Okay, so you're back in the cave.
Yeah. I guess we put Elisha somewhere, like on a corner or something for now.
Okay.
And then
Lasha,
I
do
take
me
out.
a Constitution saving throw, please.
Um.
All right, you stay asleep.
So I put both of Elisha's hand on top of each other on her chest. And then I put the rod, the immovable rod on top of it, pushing a little bit, and activate it.
Okay. The rod spears right through Elasa's chest, killing her immediately.
It's not a sword! It's an
Alright, I will now ritually cast on top of Elisha tiny hut.
Well, let's all sit in the tiny hut, then we can take a rest in the evening.
Okay. So you do the tiny hut. I guess ritual casting probably, huh?
Yes.
Yeah. All right, you're sitting in the tiny hut now there, looking at Elisha, slightly breathing, being still unconscious. And then the night passes without any issues.
Around what time did they do the ritual thing?
Evening, right?
Well, if you just take their time schedule, I mean, it's hard to say what time it
Yeah.
actually is. It's probably their kind of evening.
Okay, so we're gonna have to wait.
The entirety of the day, yes.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, so you have another roughly 12 hours that you need to keep Elisha down there, pinned to the ground with the immovable rod. Is there anything that you would like to do in those 12 hours?
I'll cook.
I'm
We're
gonna.
not hearing.
You're not hearing?
Yeah.
No,
what did you say?
you broke off.
I'll say I'll cook.
Ah, you cook.
I
Okay.
cook. I do the cooking.
The cooking, finally.
cooking.
Someone who cooks. Okay, Elisha, in the morning you definitely wake up. No need for a saving throw. You slept this this blow away, but you wake up with a terrible headache and without any idea where you are.
But did I do basically a long rest?
You did basically do a long rest, yeah.
All right. Well, Elisha is like rubbing her head, the back of her head.
You can't rub the back of your head.
Oh, I can't. Yeah,
I pinned your hands under the rod.
true, true. So she just
mean.
basically wakes up and is very surprised of the situation she's in right now,
What are you
and
thinking?
is like,
What-
what's happening? What's
What do you
wrong?
think
What's
about the Nagas, Elisha?
buffs? Did it wear
They're
off? I
still
guess
great. No, not yet.
they're still
They're
great.
still
They're
the
still awesome.
best beings in the world.
Yeah, I want to become a Naga when I grow up. Like really
Yeah,
cool.
we're gonna have to wait a little bit longer. You'll be alright.
What do you mean? We have to go back. I mean,
No, we don't.
I
We
probably
really
slept
don't.
too long, and the next meeting I probably missed it.
Nah, you
We have to
didn't.
go on
It's fine.
patrol.
Don't worry.
You haven't missed it yet. It will be. We will bring you there for the meeting. Don't worry. There's someone else took over your guard.
Oh,
Okay.
are you
I know
sure?
this sounds annoying, but do me another wisdom saving throw openly, Elisha.
Wisdom.
That
Okay,
wasn't openly.
Yeah, but still, it's all right. You
Huh?
you have
I did
no
a public
reason to.
roll.
Oh,
Did
I
you
don't
change
see
it
it.
in D&D Beyond?
Oh,
Doesn't matter.
if I change it in the Foundry.
No,
Okay,
D&D
let me
Beyond
test
overrides
something real
this.
quick.
Yeah, but still, while
D&D
you
Beyond
test,
override?
as far as I
No,
know,
because
yes.
No, because now I did a public roll in D&D Beyond. And I have it set on private roll in Foundry, and now I'm gonna both on public roll.
Well, that was pretty public.
Yeah, and also pretty good. You have no reason
The
to
first one was
mistrust Zoya on this one, so you're calm for now.
All right. This is just a test.
That
Okay,
was a
so
roll, but I didn't see anything.
the setting in Foundry overrides D&D Beyond.
It's this way around. Okay.
Oh, wait.
The setting in D&D Beyond overrides Foundry, you mean, from what I've heard, right?
No, if I have it on public roll and I choose Whisper in D&D Beyond, it is a Whisper. But if I
Yeah,
have it
but-
on private roll and I choose a public roll in D&D Beyond, it's still a Whisper.
So
So I
Foundry
think-
overrides.
Yeah, but if I use public roll and Whisper in D&D Beyond, it's still a Whisper. So
Just make both the same for ease of access.
Yeah, but if
yeah,
Foundry
usually I wouldn't,
overrides,
but it's
if Foundry overrides D&D Beyond, then it's actually easier to manage if you just then change it on Foundry and then you can roll privately. That is completely all right. Probably easier to handle if you just then change it there in the chat. Good. All right. So yeah, those mentioned 12 hours that you need to pass. Elisha is trusting Zoya right now. So Karstis then again comes out as you finished your rest and goes, you again. What is it this time?
Ugh, don't bother, Karstis. You just do your thing in your ring, and we do our thing here. It's whatever.
Just make sure to leave me as soon as you can.
We will.
All right then. Good for now. All right. So, is there anything you would like to do in the 12 hours?
We're gonna feed Elisha.
Yeah, Elisha is just gonna lay there and not do anything.
I hope that Kriana didn't make soup.
I didn't poison the food. Thank
No,
you.
no, no. I said I hope you didn't make soup.
Oh, dude, you're not a fan of soup.
No, it's easier to feed Elisha something that isn't liquid.
I don't know. I mean, I don't really have good material to work with here. So what could I make? And I'll cook some meats. I'll take all the meats from the rations and I'll smoke them and then grill them.
That
So
is
it's meat.
very specific. Are you cooking the special treats?
I'll do those on the side, but this is more just food.
Okay. Just checking. I'm generally happy that someone finally took the cooking feat.
Well, it's mostly pointless, so
Well, that's
it's I
temporary
po-
HP, right?
well 4. How much is 4 temp hit points gonna help us at this level?
Probably the difference between dead and not dead.
Well,
But yeah,
yeah,
still funny feat.
yeah. I mean, yeah, I'll cook the long rest treats. The short rest ones I can't because this isn't a short rest. Surprise.
Correct.
And then
I
yeah.
mean, we have a whole day to kind of kill, so I guess if you want to do a short rest, you can do it.
Yeah, but the short rest ones you have to eat as part of the short rest.
Oh, okay. I see.
The long rest ones hang around for the next 8 hours before spoiling, I guess.
All right.
Good. All right. Then let us do a break
Sure.
until quarter past, and then continue with our funny little adventure here.
Okay.
Sure.
So see you in a bit.
stream.
Great. So then, welcome back. As mentioned, if you don't have anything else to do in those 12 hours while you wait until the effect on Elisha wears off, then we can skip this. And
I want to play out the 12 hours.
Spent the next
Thank you.
3 sessions doing nothing but in character roleplay during this one
Yeah.
breath.
Do you have time to talk about our Lord and Savior's Nagas?
Oh, did I actually mention our sponsor, not NordVPN, but SwissRPG, selling merchandise in all kind of fashions, like T-shirts, mugs, in white and in black, and with the SwissRPG logo all over it.
Ooh.
It's great
Nice.
stuff. Check it out. We are definitely not making any profit of this. It's just some fashion.
Well, we are making some profit off of it, but it,
Yeah.
it goes right back into Swiss RPG itself.
Yes, I mean, profit is just basically, I don't know, maybe it's
It's
a
not-
buck per t-shirt or something.
It's not a lot, but should be noted that we do make something off of
Yeah.
it.
Also, the t-shirts are produced under fair circumstances from people that actually are not slaves and don't pollute the environment and all that stuff. It's
Aw.
fair trade, fair
I wanted to
everything,
support a
fair.
sweatshop.
That's because you're using goblin
Yeah,
slaves
sorry.
instead of human slaves, you know. Doesn't mean it's better.
You wanted to raise an orphanage made of goblin slaves, so
Not slaves. I wanted to raise the children to be free.
yeah,
slaves.
free
It
free
says
in making
pumpkin.
stuff for you.
Depends what you define as free, yes.
Well, I saved pumpkin from being eaten, you know.
That is true. So yeah, that was a word from our sponsor SwissRPG. Now let's continue with actual roleplay.
Not sure it's a sponsor. We are just Swiss RPG. We're part of it.
Oh yeah, if you want to learn more about SwissRPG, check out the video description. There's a link there. Also, all artists that are used during this session are mentioned there. Specifically, shout out to Cristy, which did our thumbnail picture as well as tokens and all that stuff. Except
Yep.
Skriana's token, which is a property of Luke himself. He did that. So feel free to click those links, check that out. Great. Now we did our thing. That's the first time I ever did advertising.
Yay.
You feel filthy now, right?
I feel super filthy right now. It's incredible. I need to wash this down with a definitely not beer.
I will wash this down with Nestea lemon. Ah, try it now. The best iced tea.
The best brand in town, low on sugar.
Actually, not surprising, not that high sugar, but it just tastes way too sweet.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing with that stuff, but that's none of our business. Again,
So-
back to game.
We have
Game.
Elisha back in her senses.
Yeah, did we skip the forwards to Elisha being uncharmed, or is anything going to happen during this part?
Apart from weird undead noises from the other cave of your neighbor Karstis, nothing happened in those 12 hours. And Elisha is back to her senses, and you actually indeed feel a bit filthy, since you know that you have been charmed, and you also know that you usually are the only one to resist that kind of stuff, so it is a bit of a low point in your wisdom saving throw career.
It is. It is. The
So,
first
what do
roll
you
that
think
didn't
about the
come
Nagas?
through was way higher. N- Why would you ask me that? I mean,
Well,
Nagas
you
are
were under
just
control.
Nagas, like nothing special
I'm
about
just
them.
making. I'm making sure that you didn't worship them anymore before I let you lose. You know.
Yeah, it's yeah. feels weird. I might have said something that I didn't really think, and I hope that my deity is not mad at me for yeah, maybe almost worshipping someone else. But I feel fine now. I
I don't
think
think it
that's
was
over.
under your control, so I'm pretty sure you will be understanding. And I take away the immovable rod and I pocket it again. And I give Lasha a hand to like get up again, just like
Well, Elasha
not that
grabs the
Lasha
hand.
needs me to like get up, but
Oh, it's a gesture. It's well received.
sorry
Highly
for the
appreciated.
hit on the head. But we
Yeah,
needed you
well,
in a state where you could get you out.
I mean, if if that was the only way of getting me out there, then I'm totally fine.
It probably wasn't,
I
but it was
mean,
all we could think of, so.
It was the best out of the plan we had at that moment, so.
well, I mean, that's
Um,
good. That's good enough for me. I'm not mad. I would have done the same if I was
Good to
in the
know.
situation.
So what are we gonna do? Do we continue up north? We could go to the left instead of going back to the right where we know that there are guards.
Well, you wanted to stab them. We could do that.
Well, I mean that's the general feeling, but I don't know if it's smart to try and attack a Naga while they can two Nagas while they control all of them. In worst case, they could take us
Well,
back under their control.
we're not gonna take them all on at once. Unless you're stupid, which
Which, to be
I
fair.
already know you are. But
well,
we can take out small pockets of them one by one.
Yeah, but I mean the people that are in the caves, they are not acting upon their own will, so I don't know if we want to actually fight them.
And also, that may take
Fine,
quite
I
some time.
suppose.
But
I
we
s-
could go and check out whatever that is. Looks
I
like magic.
suppose if you don't want to just get rid of them, we could do the same uh, scenarios we did with Orc Girl, and
whack him on the head.
yes,
And bring each and every one out here and then wait. It's gonna
yes,
take way too long.
we could form a counter army to destroy the other army.
Very ambitious, are we?
I don't think we have the means or want to waste the time doing that. If we manage to find a way to free them,
Is there some
mean-
reason you're short on time?
yes. I've only have a few more centuries left.
That's not an actual reason.
Well, it is for me. But there seemed to be like one passage or something down here. And there
Well, we
seems to
know
be one passage to the north.
they're in battle with an army of grung as well, or bullywugs, or
Yeah.
whichever frogs.
I mean,
So
we could try.
arguably, having an army of ourselves would be beneficial, no?
We usually get around. But we could try and find a way to maybe steal the thing they had. They seem to have used like a rod, right?
Yeah, I wasn't there.
Yeah, did we see what they used?
Yes, a rod.
Okay. Well, but I mean the Nagas are in the camp, so
Well,
we would
could
still if we
we could do a
provoke a fight
general
in there,
hit and
then
run
we're-
tactic. We could wait till everyone's asleep or everyone's out on their patrols, then attack the Naga specifically, trying to wrestle the rod from them, and then do a general retreat.
Or we could explore the
do you
ways
think
around so we can see if there's another exit in case we come in some kind of pickle.
do you think
Correct.
the rod
You've
the rod if we destroy the rod, then that would get rid of the control
And how are you gonna destroy a magical item, pray tell?
Punch it.
Well, we
we-
throw it into a volcano, of course.
And where do we have a volcano?
Behind the mountains.
Well, we don't. We don't. You're right.
Best would be to steal it and then either use it for ourselves or just have everyone wake up.
And we can sell it to a buyer.
True that. That would be a good option, I guess.
Okay, but we're still
Give
not.
the king.
So I guess
Give one of
we.
the kings all the mind control items. What could possibly go wrong?
The final boss turns out.
Sounds
to be...
like a not us problem for now. But I mean, we still have to wait until they actually go to sleep. So why don't we explore a little further?
Fine. And I take out the rations I've been making and I hand each of them one. I just gotta off-putly hand it to them. If they take it, they take it. If not, it just falls to the ground.
I didn't die from whatever she cooked earlier, so I'm gonna take it.
Yep,
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna take it.
me too.
And
Hooray, we all gonna take it.
in-game wise, I'll say just eat that when you wanna feel a bit extra. And out of the game, you can eat this as a bonus action and gain 4 temporary hit points. It's not great,
Okay.
but it's something.
I put it in my pocket then. I will also ritual cast detect magic.
Oh yeah, that would.
Cool.
I'll do the same.
Okie dokie. Ritual caster detect magic. The first thing that happens when you ritual cast detect magic is you see the glyph of Warden right in front of you. And you also see the illusion that Karstis put up there to hide the cavern entry.
Mhm.
So that just getting the obvious out of the way. Otherwise, the surroundings don't seem magical right now.
All right. I will walk around the rune.
Okay, yep. You carefully avoid stepping on the glyph of warding.
Actually, before we get out, or while we're still there, I am going to cast Pass Without Trace on everyone, including the construct and the familiars.
We
Okay.
had a proper long rest, right?
Yes.
Cool. I can regain my suggestion spells.
And I would like to sneak up here.
Okay. It's a bit weird that you
Well,
try
not.
to move through a swamp without making a sound, and it's actually very difficult, halving your movement speed in total.
I'm gonna dash. If I dash, the mobile feat takes away the difficult terrain.
Yeah, but it's then also taking away the stealth. Or do you dash stealthily?
I dash stealthily.
It's also gonna make you super exhausted.
Listen, I have 20. I can't roll under a 22. Okay, with my stealth and pass without trace. So I'm very confident that I can dash on the other side, even with disadvantage.
Okay. On the other side, you see roughly
Oh.
60 feet away from you, you see kind of some ruins that, judging by the cracked dome and the lone statue left behind, is probably some kind of a temple, or was some kind of a temple. And as you squint at the island, scanning for danger, a blue light passes through the ruins, casting an eerie glow across the shattered stone.
Okay. Is it magical? Like
It is, indeed,
what?
it is magical.
So are we all gonna roll stealth, or are we just gonna follow?
It's up to you.
Well, yes, here, stealth. 35.
Guess I'll roll it
Very well.
for the sake of it.
Oof.
14.
Well, 18 still. And I guess I've. Oh, If you want, I can also roll.
Oh no, wait, I can add
Oh, another 18.
another. Why is it on the owl? Oh, weird. Because I have both. So it's 4. So it's a 39. I have a 39 on stealth.
Okay. If there would be any observers, they would probably see a weird scenery of some dudes trying to sneak through a swamp while there are no observers. But you do you.
Well, we don't know where the guards are, okay? What kind of school of magic is the like here again?
Um, it's probably some kind of necromancy going on there.
Okay.
Blue shimmer of necromancy. Could it be a ghost?
Well, guess I tell everyone to be a bit careful because there seems to be some
Yeah.
necromancy there.
The statue that you can
Do
see
I
there is a statue of a snake with closed eyes, swallowing its own tail. And you then see the ghostly image of probably a male human warrior in plate armor that wanders around the statue as in searching for something he had lost.
Hey, look, it's a ghost.
You don't say.
Can I does this look familiar to me in any way? Like the whole like either well, the statue probably not, but like the necromantic stuff thingies.
You
Well,
can,
Ghosts,
I mean, on the statue, you can roll me a religion check.
I will do that. 7.
All right, as expected. The statue
Well,
is
it's only a +5, but
the statue seems to be a representation of Dendar, the night serpent. And
Ooh.
what you know about is it's the UNT god of nightmares. And the other scenery in general, having a ghost wandering around there, it's not that you need to do some kind of check there, but your knowledge about necromancy, since your domain is fitting in there, it tells you that there is definitely some kind of curse going on here.
all right. I of course I relay those information to my trusted friends.
All right, so let's be
So I
careful
guess
with that.
we should be careful. Yeah, definitely.
All right. While we're still here, I'm gonna send the owl down here to see if she can find something. I'm gonna send the owl stealthily down there.
Okay. The owl discovers a long tunnel that continues up to the north.
There's some trees.
And yeah, that is exactly what you see then afterwards. That is all you can do for the owl. Don't go too far. You see that there is a ledge providing dry ground on the left side of this tunnel. And the owl also spots at the end of this ledge some kind of a corpse laying on the floor.
Do I recognize what kind of corpse it is?
Not from there, too far
Okay.
away.
It's a dead
Shh.
corpse.
Thank you. Although we can't be sure, you know, it might still get up again. So I'll have the owl. I dispel the owl and have it reappear. I tell you guys what I found.
Can I investigate the statue while she's doing that?
Tell me
Really?
how exactly you do this.
I just really want to see if I can place the god. Like, it's a statue of a snake eating its own tail?
Yes,
I don't know. Seems like a religious depiction.
yes, and Elisha already told you who.
All right.
Again, Dendar the Night Serpent, UNT God
Can
of
I
Nightmares.
observe the ghost better then? See what
Yeah,
ghost
sure.
is doing?
The ghost is wandering in circles around the statue. and you pretty fast get the impression that this ghost is looking for something.
Does it respond to our presence at all, or does it just ignore
No,
us?
not at all. Ignores you completely.
I found more land. I can go a little bit further. Boop.
Yep,
Okay,
that
there
is
seems
a luckily dry, but otherwise pretty empty cavern.
okay. That looks like a good spot, generally. I check the ceilings before I leave.
Mm, it's a ceiling.
That's cool. That's what I like to hear. Let's check up here too. Boop. Boop.
Here's another tunnel winding up north.
There's
And
something.
as the owl approaches a bit further, you see movement at the other side of that tunnel that is opening towards a bigger cavern.
Okay. So I'll dispel the owl and have it back. with me.
Good, good, good.
I just noticed that the places we visited stay up now, like or uncovered, so that's cool.
Yeah, it's not the maze anymore.
Yeah, but I just noticed it. Okay.
No, I specifically did that for the maze to have you
No, I'm
confused.
fine. No, for the it's fine for the maze. Yeah, I got
It
that.
worked. I was pretty happy with it.
All right. So well, yeah, there seems to be a cave here. How about we go there and then decide from there where to go? I can send the owl a little bit further to scout. And we'll be in a dry place with no ghosts. Which sounds like a plus to me. Unless you want to talk to the ghost.
We'll try.
You want to?
Doesn't look hostile.
I mean, the last one we talked to wanted to find a treasure.
True. True. We never found
No,
it.
no, wait. No, the other one was a wisp. The other one was the
Yeah,
wisp. It
yeah.
wasn't the ghost. It's up to you. You're the dead undead expert there. I have no need to talk to wandering ghosts.
Well, I think it would be more important to yeah, to get rid of this whole Naga situation first. We can always come back, I guess. Maybe we will find something on the way that because out of character, Buffsty said the ghost looked like it was searching for something,
Yes,
right?
Well, why don't we
correct.
ask it
Okay.
what it's searching for? It doesn't look hostile.
Sure.
Well,
Then
go on.
Anything.
go on.
Hello, can you hear us?
Yes.
Not you.
No, it was
Whoa.
Hello, not Luke.
Hello.
Oh, I heard Luke. Can you hear? Sorry, sorry. I'll leave. I'll leave. My bad.
The ghost is not responding nor turning to you.
It's all very nice of him.
What kind of ghost is it? Like, does it look human or just like incorporeal or?
Well, an incorporeal image of a human male warrior.
Fair enough.
Okay,
can I
alright.
run in front of it and start gesturing at it?
Okay, you stand right in front of it, and the ghost passes through you. And as you stand there and the ghost passes through you, you feel a tickling going straight to your body.
Mm-hmm.
That then requires me a... No, it actually doesn't. That's about it.
Okay, so we're not getting any answers out of this guy.
So should we go to the other
Yeah,
cave?
then let's.
Yep.
Yeah, then let's move on.
All right, you make your way through the swamp, trying to be as silent as possible. getting to a much appreciated spot of dry land where you can finally shake off the mud from your
Okay.
clothes and boots.
I cast Prestidigitation.
Okay. While casting that, you notice that it's probably not helping for long, since the exit of the cave is also swamp again. So
Oh,
you
I'm
will
fine
get
with
scared
that.
too.
It's just like until we figure out what we're gonna do. And I'm gonna send the owl ahead again. Stealthily. So let me know if you want me to roll again.
No, it's okay.
Froggle.
All right, the owl continues forward and sees a couple of bullywugs farming some kind of plants, and some of them standing guard with spears in their hands.
Alright. More frogs.
One of them notices the owl and screams something in their language, which mostly sounds like frog noises to you.
Okay. As they scream, I will dispel the owl and then make it
Okay.
reappear next to me. Well,
Okay, so you counted about
that's
maybe a dozen.
that's a perceptive frog. Yeah, I have 29 stealth, okay? That's a fucking perceptive frog.
Well, owls
Well,
are not. I mean, there's nothing to hide really, but
no,
owls
it's
are
fine.
not really
No, no,
native to this
I'll
environment.
no, it's
So,
fine. I'll tell you guys that I think they might have noticed the owl.
Oh,
So
I mean,
there's like a dozen froggos. So I don't know if we want to try and talk to them.
I mean,
Uh,
you can do as you wish. I don't see why they would talk to you.
I mean, they seem to kind of live with the other turtles, so maybe they can lead us to him.
yeah, the thing is, Yagu, you said that
Yeah.
you were not really on good terms with.
yeah, try very,
Okay, but we were
try very
looking
bad
for-
terms.
Okay, so
And,
why do we exactly want to meet that person then?
It's a personal matter.
Okay, but we do want to meet that
Yes,
person.
I want to meet him.
So-
and yes,
How about we try and talk to them and see if they will lead us to him?
I mean, I don't think we'll have to necessarily fight him. So we could go and check.
All right, so are you gonna try and
Well-
talk to the frogs? Because like maybe if they see another turtle, you know,
Yes.
to get.
Let's see. Plus, we just escaped from the Naga. I'm sure they have some understanding for that.
I mean, we could offer to help free their friends.
Yes.
all right.
Oh,
So
yeah, that could be a possibility.
as you approach the big cavern, which is about 100 feet wide in every direction from where you're standing up, and the ceiling seems to be roughly 60 feet high. The bullywugs then notice you, turn to you, and scream something in their weird frog-sounding language. And one of them falls on its knees and starts to bow in front of Yagu.
He's up to no good, isn't he?
I mean,
Then
listen, I
some
see
more
that as
of them approach you, and
Do they respond if I
within a
speak?
matter of seconds, you are surrounded by curious-looking bullywugs.
Great. Do they respond if I speak to them in Aquan?
You can certainly try.
Okay, I asked them in Aquan, why are they praying to me?
They answer to you in their weird language, and you have absolutely no clue what is going on.
Okay, very well.
It is actually just only one that started to bow in front of you. The others are careful but curious.
Anyone have any idea how we're gonna communicate with them?
Well, if Alyssa was here, she would have comprehend languages, I think, but we don't have a scroll of that, right?
No.
Let me check. We have no. We used to scroll with the skulls. I think. We have magic missile, burning hands. That's not gonna help. Tiny hut, cure wounds, create food and water. The hero's feast and gaseous form.
Okay. In this brabbling from one of
Oh
the
wait,
bully.
we have 2 potions of understand languages. We have potions. We don't have scrolls. I give one of the
Okay,
potions
Oh
to
yeah,
Yaku.
while you are looking through your bag of holding, Yagu, you make out that in between this weird language, you make out the name Wabu once or twice.
I suspected as much. Eh,
I give Yagu the potion. We can keep the other one for
what potion is it? Remind me.
potions of understand languages.
Does that mean I can speak the language too, or can I just understand it?
Let me check.
You can just understand it, as far as I'm concerned.
Comprehend. It lets um
Is it comprehend
you under.
languages?
Yeah, well, I guess it is. I just have it as potion of understand language, so I'm assuming it's
Yeah,
comprehend languages.
the spell behind it is comprehend language.
For the duration, so 1 hour.
You understand the literal
Comprehend
meaning
is
of any spoken.
understand. You need tongues to speak it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Comprehend is
Oh,
just you
okay.
understand
Yeah.
it, but you can't
Like
speak
seems
it.
to somehow kinda maybe understand you, so at least we can understand what they're saying.
Yeah, perhaps. Okay, so I take the potion.
All right. After you chuck down the potion, you hear them. Well, it's just the literal meaning, and they um, point to you, saying, "Another one of the master's race. Another one, like Master Wabu."
Okay, I ask them in Aquan if they can understand me.
They look at each other and shrug, so that
Nope.
seems to not work. They don't understand Aquan.
Okay.
Okay, would we know if they speak any other?
You can do me a history check if you want to,
Okay.
or nature. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What is it? Same difference. So
Yeah, frogs speak frog language.
frog language. Very sophisticated analysis.
I asked them in my broken undercommon if they understand undercommon.
Still, you see the confusion on their faces as far as you can read frog faces.
Okay. Well, it was worth a try.
Well, we know their village is to the north, right? And seeing as they seem to be relatively friendly towards me, I assume we can just walk up there without having any complications.
Maybe
As-
if you ask them about the name or say the name of the person we're looking for,
They already mentioned his name.
Yeah, but
Apparently-
if you mention it as in so you know who they're talking about, they might
And
lead
use
us
some
there.
not sign language, but
Like-
to gesture.
I mentioned the name Wabu and I tried to make the gesture as in where,
Okay.
like with hands.
And the bullywug answers, seems to understand your signs, and answers as in, "We bring you to Wabu?" Question mark.
Thumbs up.
Okay, all right. So
Thumbs.
the others then move a bit back, making way for you. And the one right in front of you then makes you signs to come, since he still does not understand how all of this magic works. And signifies you to follow.
Okay.
Following, guys?
We follow.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. You come into the next big cavern and see a big structure that is probably a ruined temple. And the bullywug points towards the temple and says, you not go there.
Okay.
Dangerous place.
Apparently, we're not supposed to go in there. It's dangerous.
So we go there.
Sounds like Naga.
Sounds like Naga.
So he walks around that structure and waits for you
Real
in front. Yes,
real quick. What are those up here?
more
Just some
bullywugs and
other.
frogs. Yes,
Okay,
you
just
cross that, and
okay.
in that cavern you see a bunch of more bullywugs with giant frogs that seem to take care of some animals that you can't make out from there.
Is Kriana staying behind?
I mean, I'm a bit behind, but I've not
Oh,
stayed
okay.
behind so far.
Oh no, okay, I didn't see you anymore. That's why I was like
Yeah, just
confused.
nobody's assuming that you're retarded.
Well, Zoya is sometimes.
I don't see Skriana anywhere.
I didn't see Skriana anywhere
I
either.
think
That's why I'm asking.
that's something because I rolled stealth and now I'm considered super stealthed, even though I rolled an 8. I don't know how it works.
Yeah, it you possibly put it in that 18 in there, right?
No, I mean I just said 18.
Yeah.
I just
Totally didn't take Zoya's help. That was
So
all her
the
work.
system
I
the
rolled
system is
8.
the system is actually comparing your passive perception with the stealth rolls and shows the token or does not show the token depending on the
I don't
results.
know, maybe
But I have
so
23 passive
Yeah,
perception.
that is the
so-
thing that the passive perception on Elasha is not 100% working. It's probably just too
I
high.
mean it's not working on anyone because I just rolled an 8. It's technically an 18, but still.
Wait, let me quickly get.
Also, hang on, I'll just get rid of it.
Yeah,
And
exactly. Just
and I'll
remove the condition.
also cast Long Strider on myself while passing clear all. Doesn't work.
Should work. Wait. Otherwise, we just move and remove the hidden condition.
I can't remove it from myself, seemingly.
It's interesting. I can't remove it from you as well. That is very, very weird. We take care of this later.
I guess
Oh,
no
I
one
see how this works. Okay.
no one can see me. I am invisible to the naked eye.
All right. The bullywug points towards that cavern and says, "Meet Vabu there," and will not continue with you together and goes back to his post.
Okay.
We
Kagu,
we
as
don't need
you
to see Skriana. We can feel your ego.
yeah can feel her presence as you
I
move
do
into
have a
that cave.
very
You
eminent presence,
see
yes.
a island of dry land, more or less formed like a horseshoe in the middle of it, containing about a dozen smaller huts and a lot of Bullywug people there minding their business. But at the northern end of the cavern, you see another turtle standing on a bigger stone with a campfire in front, holding a staff in his hand and sitting as in basically meditating on that stone. And you see that some of the bullywugs seem to listen to him, and he's probably telling some kind of story.
Okay. I walk up, just normally, towards Wabu.
All right, as you make your way through the other
um,
people there, they look at you as in wondering how did another turtle appear in here? How is this happening? So they make way. So you're free to move towards Vabu.
Okay, great.
And Vabu notices the disruption in the Bullywug people, and then slowly looks up, and his eyes are getting wider, and he is talking in common to you. Yagwu, my old friend, what do
Wabu.
my eyes perceive?
It's been a long time, hasn't it?
It has indeed. How did you find me down here?
It was a lot of work. I don't know about how. It's more like, I don't know. My search brought me here. Here you are. There's not much more to it.
I see. Have you found your dragon warrior? And he then giggles a bit.
I see you know.
Of course I do. Nothing gets behind the monastery. But you should know that.
So you still have ties to the monastery then? Down here?
No, I left and made myself a home here.
As the leader of a bunch of frogs.
Oh, I'm not their leader, more a spiritual guidance, so to say.
Yeah, semantics.
How do you like this place?
The swamp?
Yes,
I've seen better places.
but look at it. So many nice animals, nature just around us, and a bunch of people that are willing to listen to our teachings. You would be very welcome here.
I'm sure I will be, but do I want to spend it here with you?
Why not? So, what actually brings you here?
Well, I guess in the beginning it was more about getting back at you for what you did to me.
For what I did to you?
Oh, cut it out. We both know you killed Kinlek.
Ah, Yagwu. Those old stories. You remember the teachings of our master? What he always used to say?
And what was that?
Yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery. But today is present.
Sure. Whatever you think. Anyways, I'm not here to get my revenge or anything. There's no point in going back to the monastery now. But I just really wondered, why did you kill him? And why did I have to take the fall? I mean, you were
Well,
planning
he
on
was.
leaving anyways.
I still don't know what you're talking about. I'm not living in the past like you do, Yagwu. But tell me, do you still want to become master
Master of what?
of the monastery, replacing our old master like you always said you would?
Oh no, it's way too late for that.
Then I still don't see why you're here and confronting me.
Because I still genuinely don't understand why you did what you did.
Well, I did it because I had to. It didn't work out at the end. I left.
You had to.
Yes. I always wondered why we still had to listen to this old turtle. And I thought I could do better.
But then you left
You thought
anyways.
so as well.
Yes.
They did not listen to me at the end, so I thought this place is no good. And now I found people that actually do listen to me and my teachings.
So in the end, you just did it because of your giant ego.
One could say ego, others could say ambition.
No, it's just ego.
And Triana would get along with him.
Yeah, well, it does.
Oh yes, I see you brought friends. Who are those?
Yeah, just a few people I've been traveling through this giant dungeon with.
Seems like interesting company. Did they actually believe your story about the dragon warrior?
Not sure. I don't think so. But also maybe? Guys?
Well, I don't have anything to do with any dragon warrior myself. But if we end up finding,
You should probably tell him, Yagu. Now is the time to come clear.
Yeah, this is the dragon warrior I was searching for. It's not. There's no dragon warrior, obviously.
He stands up and then bows to all of you. As it seems, I was the dragon warrior all along without even knowing it.
You knew it.
What does that even mean, being the dragon warrior?
Doesn't mean anything. I just made it up.
Okay. So it's not some title from your monastery.
Nope.
So why did you make it up?
Because I didn't want word to get out that I was looking for this cretin.
I mean, it's fair point.
While you're having
Well-
this conversation, you see that the bullywugs are getting more and more curious, starting to get around you.
So how did they come to adore you this much?
I apparently have much teachings to share with them,
I'm sure you do.
and they seek for spiritual guidance. I also trained them in our ways of the martial arts,
Did you now?
as much as they can follow with their sleeky limbs. Don't worry, they can't understand us.
What about the Nagas?
Oh, those are more a disturbance than anything else. They think they can take over this place and eradicate us out of here. But this is our place, and we stand our ground.
They don't bother you? I saw that they took quite a few bullywugs under their control.
Yeah, well, maybe they did. But they will break out at some point. It's not forever.
Well, I saw that the ones that did break out got killed.
Well, why don't you check out the northern cavern from here and see how much reinforcements we can actually breed?
Huh? I go and check it out.
Do you have children?
What?
Do you have children?
Yes, of course we do. Many of them. And they grow
Well-
fast.
I want to see the children. I've never seen bullywug babies.
Well, they look like frogs.
I want to see bullywug babies.
Look
Small.
like frogs or like tadpoles?
I want to see bullywug babies. How do you raise
looks like a
bullywug babies? You know,
squirrel or
just in
something.
case we ever end up having some at the orphanage.
Wait, the north?
Is
You
I've
need
never-
water. A lot of water.
The other north, Yagwu.
What's up that north?
More swamp?
Wait, I want to have an insight before I follow Yagu because I
Okay,
don't trust this bitch.
as you cross as you come out of the corner there, you see a giant snake thing with multiple heads
I knew it.
being
I knew
living
it.
in that cave there, and as it sees you directly attacking. So roll for initiative.
Okay.
I knew the bitch was being suspicious.
All of us?
Well, if you
Hang on.
want to join the fight, yes.
Well, hang on. I'll move my minions a bit more away from my space because they couldn't physically be all on the same.
An 11 with initiative. Nice.
All right.
What is that thing?
I'm gonna put this one also into the fight.
I mean, we don't have to actually fight that thing,
Yeah,
right?
exactly, no.
We can't really pass through the passages.
Nope.
I'm more
Alright.
concerned about the fact that there seems to be some kind of bed or thing up there.
Oh, I can see a Hydra up there.
All right, now the fight starts. The Hydra is fixing on Yagwu. And Skriana, you notice first that something odd is going on.
The music's a bit loud. Can I turn this down on my end? Yes, I can.
You can.
Yeah, and
and I
sounds
can
good.
as
Holy
well.
shit, that was loud.
Yeah, I noticed as well.
my ears are bleeding, and good job on casting deafness on me. Let's see, what else am I gonna do? My speed is currently...
I'm really tempted to stab a turtle, but I have a feeling that that will cause a bunch of frogs to go on me.
A turtle? Are there
Well,
multiple?
the question is,
Yeah, well,
will
not
they
our
anyway?
turtle, the other turtle.
Oh, the other turtle. Let's see. These frogs are docile for the moment, right?
Frogs are what?
Docile.
Yes.
Then I will move among them. No, I will not. That's a terrible idea. I will move up here and should
I still
the...
don't see you.
No one
Yeah.
does. I'm double invisible. I don't know.
He's
I
here.
don't know how we
While
remove
while
this.
moving there, you receive multiple attacks of opportunity.
So they're not docile.
They are hostile.
I asked docile, as in are they?
Aha! I understood hostile.
Well,
Oh
the
my
answer would have very much changed my turn.
That is why I'm asking if you want to do this then.
Okay, so if they're hostile, I can stab the other bitch.
Yes.
So can I
Go
redo
stab,
that because
stab.
there was miscommunication, or we're just gonna say it happened?
No, you can redo that.
Okay, because if they're very clearly hostile, then I will do something else entirely. Mainly ice magic, and I will cast. I
Ice
will.
Storm.
Yes, you got it. And I will do it here.
All right. That then does 17 damage in theory for.
Okay, why does the owl have 21 in initiative? That's my initiative. The owl has 5.
Yeah, because you always have that token enabled for some reason.
No, but I moved the token and I clicked on. Wait, I'm gonna roll again initiative with Zoya. Then it should
Okay,
be.
so
It's
this one, this one, this one, this one, this one.
so it's 21 for Zoya and 5 for the owl. If you can somehow change it.
5 for the owl
Yes, and 21 for Zoya.
and 21 for Zoya.
Thank you.
So, continuing my turn.
Yes, you killed a bunch of bullywugs with your ice storm there. 2 of them survived.
Nice. I will then walk down here, taking 2 attacks of opportunity. However, the top one, my Iron Defender will use its reaction and give it disadvantage on the attack.
Okay, so it's 1 normal and 1 with disadvantage. Yeah. Do the thing. Okay, so there goes the... No, this is not working. There goes the normal one. What's your armor class again?
20.
20. Okay, this is a miss. And then there goes the one with disadvantage, which is also a miss.
Cool. And then my Steel Defender will take my bonus action to use its attack action against the Bullywog. I guess I could target it here. Just use it. Use it. It just always says advantage or damage fast. I don't know.
Yeah, click on advantage and then normal. Then it
Oh.
does roll.
There you go.
Yeah. Pretty good hit. Was it this one?
Yes, the one I've targeted. So wait, I rolled a 6, but that was a critical. Did it even roll? Apparently, did it roll the crit?
No, it didn't. Because you hit damage fast. I don't know.
I don't know. I didn't.
Alright, it's enough to kill a bullywug. That is okay.
All right. And then that's My turn.
All right. Then this brings us to Zoya. You notice that the whole
Yes.
scenery behind you is getting hostile.
Yeah. Just like, where can I change the volume in Foundry again? Oh, here it is. Because when it changes to turn, it basically deafens me, since I have it on the new.
Aha.
Okay. So I'm gonna attack the froggy in front of me with the short sword.
All right. That is a hit.
Okay, and Bloop, bloop.
You killed this one.
Okay, well, and then I will move over here
Um,
and hit this bitch with the other short sword.
Okay. That is also a hit.
Okay, and another 11 poison,
All right.
and then I will move over here.
Okay. Good. Yagu, it's your turn.
Okay, I run out of there. If Foundry lets me, come on. Battle keys to the rescue. Okay. And I cast Burning Hands, and it should get these 4 bullywugs that are diagonally in front of me. Diagonally downwards.
Burning
Didn't this
hand.
one die?
No, that's a frog. That's not a bullywug.
Oh, okay. I
Um,
thought you said this one dies.
No, the bullywug dies,
Well,
not the
it's
frog.
doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stab it later.
Yes.
I'm gonna stab it later.
Okay, it's dexterity 15, huh?
Yep.
Then all right. Otherwise, it's half damage, correct?
Yes.
All right. So you start to burn a couple of bullywugs right in front of you. So the one right in front of you can't really help it. The other ones evade and only take half damage.
Okay.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Good. All right.
Yagu, can
That-
I kill him?
Do as you want.
Okay. Yeah, well, I don't want to. The thing is, in character, I really don't like it. And I want him stab him to death, but I also don't want to like kill any character that might still be important for you.
Okay. The Hydra tries to squeeze in there on the tunnel and sees a victim straight ahead, which is Zoya. And then does attack with all 5 of its heads.
See.
1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And your armor class is what? 13?
16. See,
16.
I am weak, but like not. I do have armor.
Okay, then this is 3 hits in total. 3 of them
Okay.
start biting chunks out of you.
I'm going to where is it? Uncanny dodge. One of the hits.
Okay. So that's still then 2 of the hits, which is 22 damage in total.
I get half damage from the hit that
Then
I'm.
it's 28.
Ouch. Oh yeah. No, actually, I'm not gonna roll. I'm just gonna drop concentration because we don't need the stealth now.
Okay, good. All right, concentration is dropped. And this then Can this thing actually do something else? No, it cannot. All right, then it's Alasha's turn.
All right, with so many froggies around us, I will use my trusty spirit guardians. And it lets me. Um, Now, sorry, real quick, I totally forgot last time I asked as well, how I create or add that the
You
circle.
can do it on an aura. I messed up some files, so the fancy graphics effect is not happening right now because I
And
totally
the
messed this one up.
aura is through,
Your token settings. What is
yep,
the range of that?
15. Oh yeah, aura, I see it.
Yes.
Uh,
Okay, Spirit Guardians, then 15 feet around you. That means... Woo, that's a lot.
Oops.
That's not 15 feet.
No, that's
Yep,
15 feet. All right.
it's set on 15 feet.
No, you probably did
No,
15 units as in squares. Yeah, it's 50.
no,
How about
oh.
this?
That's 15 feet. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
All
sounds
right,
about
so
right.
that is this
Sorry, I
one, this
thought there
one,
was
this one, this
opacity
one.
that I put that in, but opacity is the one before. And
Yeah,
let's go opacity down a little bit.
that's
Yeah,
about...
something like
Yeah,
that.
that's good.
Great. And so yeah, basically I will move forward though, going here. And I can walk around everyone unless they have 10-foot reach.
No, they don't.
All right. Great. Then I would stand there, and as a bonus action, I can't really do anything. So that's yeah, that's it for me.
You casted Spiritual Weapon, though, not Spirit Guardians.
Did I?
Yes.
No.
Well, that's why you clicked anyway.
That's not the one I wanted. Why? I'm 100% sure I clicked the right
Well, it
one.
says Spiritual Weapon
I
right in the
obviously
chat there.
didn't.
We're 100% sure you didn't.
I mean, 13 sounds about right. We can take this one if you're okay with it. Oh, we take the 18 in this case. It's okay. Good. All right. That's about it, right?
Yep.
Okay. What about the owl?
I will hold action and help me out with my next melee attack.
I did not. Did I? Why did I not roll for the Bullywugs
Also, owl
initiative?
is there.
I'm
I don't
stupid.
know where it was.
Yeah. Bullywugs are doing their turn then next right after the owl. So, owl, what did you say? Hold action?
Yes, just help me out with the next melee attack.
Okay. Good. All right, then Bullywug time. Then there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that needs to do a saving throw, plus giant frogs that also need to do a saving throw. And it is Wisdom 15.
Yep.
Okay. Otherwise, they take 18 damage. So this frog and
Yep.
this frog is dead.
18 or half.
Yes.
And half movement.
Mm-hmm. And then the Bullywugs are taking also damage as well. And this one didn't make it. Good. Alright, now, Bullywog time. Those are on difficult terrain down here, so their movement is halved. Means
Yep.
they're leaping out of the difficult terrain, trying to flee. And this one as well leaps out over here. This one is stepping in. This one leaps over there. This one leaps over there. And this one leaps over there. They're actually leaping, so they're using their little frog legs to leap out. And this one over here has enough movement to actually close up to Skriana. While those one here try to battle the steel defender. And then this one over there
Why
goes
are you
to
running?
Yagwu. This one over there also goes to Yagwu. And the frog goes to Zoya. Good. Now, a couple of attacks coming in. First, the one on Skriana misses.
Naturally.
And then two on the steel defender from the Bullywugs. What's the steel defender's AC?
15.
15. That is a hit for 6 points of damage there.
Okay.
And the giant frog.
Naturally.
Naturally.
Giant frog is trying to bite. And does another 6 points of damage to the steel defender.
How tall is a Hydra?
Large.
It's
No,
large.
No, it's actually-
in
No,
feet.
it's huge actually. It's not
In,
large.
in
it's huge.
feet, how many feet?
Tall.
It has 4 feet.
Okay, if I wanna, if I wanna climb up a wall, how many feet up the wall do I have to be out of reach?
Spider-Man.
Quite some. I mean, the Hydra's heads are on very long necks, so probably 30 feet more. Okay, Yagu, you got one hit for 3 points of damage from a Bullywug. And I need you to do me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Constitution, there we go.
Alright, okay, you're paralyzed.
Okay.
There is some kind of poison that is on those weapons from those Bullywugs. So you're now paralyzed for... wait, what did it say? Just check out the monster. For 1 minute.
Okay.
Means 10 rounds. Getting to do the saving throw once again then at the end of your next turn. So then, Giant Froggo is trying to attack Zoya. Hitting you for another 5 points of damage. And then, what else did I miss? No, nothing. That's all for the Bullywugs. Now it's time for the total, for Wabu.
Sorry.
Wabu seems to be very amused and immediately closes in directly on Yagwu. Probably have been waiting for the last decade for this fight. And then uses a trident that he pulled out of a hidden compartment in that stone there. And attacks 2 times with it. What's your armor class again? 18, okay. Missing you, but follows it up with an unarmed strike. This one hits you for 5 points of damage, using a key to stun you.
Okay.
Oh no! He's getting hit by his own medicine or whatever.
So it's the Constitution saving throw.
Yes. Not all. There we go. Why is it different? Anyways.
I don't know. You probably still have a modifier. It's just a 6. But the modifier is not going to save you.
I have +0 modifier anyways.
Yeah, okay. Then you're stunned also. You're not
Okay.
just paralyzed, you're also stunned. Good. That's then.
Stun is usually for 1 round, right?
Yes. The monk stun is for 1 round.
Yes, correct. Okay. Skriana using lightning bolt.
Yeah, I want
Give
to.
it up. Rihanna, give it up.
Does this automatically target them? Yes, it does.
Okay. So this means this one dead, this one dead, this one dead.
Good. And then I'm gonna move over here for now, slowly making my way up. This thing is going to disengage and move next to Elisha. And then that's my turn.
All right.
Also, no, you can keep going. Delete that.
Okay. Then it's Zoya's turn.
Do I know anything about hydras?
Yes.
Kill them with fire!
They have 4 feet.
Yeah, aside from they and they're painful.
Sorry.
What you do know about hydras is this is pretty much common knowledge. Is when you chop off a head, it regrows.
That was pretty much my question. So I'm gonna attack the big Froggo first. So I have advantage on the Froggo. And I'm gonna attack him with the poison sword.
Yes, big frog hit.
19 to hit. And oops. And another 6 poison.
Big frog hit.
Then good. Then I'm gonna stab the Hydra with the dagger. Or not. I don't care. I just wanna.
No, you actually hit with the dagger. Yes.
I do, but do I do enough damage? I hope I don't do enough damage. It's without the sneak attack because I used the sneak attack on the frog. Actually, it's just.
Yeah,
a
then
4.
it's just 4.
Okay.
So, do you actually want me to answer this if it's enough
No,
damage?
no. I realized it after. Okay. But Isaiah is here now.
Okay. So
That's
that is that, and you disengage from the Hydra.
yes.
Okie dokie. Then it is Yagu's turn. Not able to do anything but trying to fight the poison. So another saving throw, please.
Wait. You have advantage.
Okay.
All right, you have advantage, which is not making it any better. You're still paralyzed.
Well, I tried.
Okay, the Hydra then squeezes through the tunnel. You're all asking yourself how this is even possible.
Yep. How is this even possible?
Speaking of advantage
Following up on Zoya,
buffs, if you attune if you actually activate the item that you gave us, it gives you advantage on everything.
yeah,
So,
I was expecting that. I was expecting that
just
this
so you-
item will do this. Yes.
So just as long as we don't activate it, you keep it. You keep the advantage. How does it squeeze past that thing?
Well, it does
Good
somehow.
question.
It
Yes.
just, it doesn't squeeze, it just destroys this entire metal block.
Okay, your armor class is 16, right?
Maybe. Yes.
That is 4 hits. You can uncanny dodge 1, probably.
Yes, I will.
Okay, then this is 5 plus 11 is 16. Then another 7 is 23, and another 15 is 33, 37 damage.
Well, I'm down.
What?
bye,
The Hydra is very happy about this result.
bye, Zoya.
Okay, this then brings us to Elisha.
All right. What to do, what to do, what to do. I know. Okay, so first off, I am going to whack the froggy dude in front of me
Mm-hmm.
with my Warhammer. Come on,
Not good enough.
12.
No, not
I
good
will.
enough.
I will. I will use my reaction to have you reroll. Could be a feature.
Nice.
Hang on, I'll see if I can print that feature, and we'll see if it has a range when I do, and if I actually can't.
Let's just roll with it for now.
There.
Okay, this one is a hit.
16 damage.
Yes, this is a kill.
Great, that's what I was hoping for. And then I will basically just move. Yeah, I'll just move forward and
Original magic, right? That's the thingy.
Yeah, chrono shift. It
Chronology.
would have a
The
range of
chrono.
30
It has
feet.
a 30 feet range, which
Yep.
is
Which and this would have been 50. So up to
yeah.
you.
Okay, yeah. No, let's just roll with it for now, since I don't want to. It's okay. Just one little poor froggy died in the process.
and then I will use um healing word on Zoya to get her back on her feet. So you have like
You need to see the target, right?
yeah,
Yeah. Unfortunately, Zoya is hidden behind that stone.
even from the spot where I was before. Yeah, probably
Yes.
as well. Okay, then that's not gonna work. And
Well,
then
this spirit got dispelled.
sorry.
No, I just moved the owl because it's not dead. It's just a spell.
It's just removing it from the combat tracker. That's the reason why. Shut up.
All right, then instead I will use a spiritual weapon next to the Hydra.
There you go.
23.
Yes, that's a hit. For another 4 points of damage.
Nice, huge
Slowly but
damage.
steadily, yeah? It's 4 points at a time, apparently. That your turn?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Froggo time. Froggos don't, apart from the ones that are in close combat with the Lasha, don't see a lot of chances in this fight, and those ones here retreat. While then 1, 2, 3, 4 need to do a saving throw. This one is actually... No, I can unhide this one there. Why are they all hidden? Weird. Okay, now saving throws again. Do, 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 do. Good. Then they all take their damage. And apparently your spirit guardians don't manage to kill any of them. But still doing damage, of course, as always. And then this one here leaps out down here. This one as well down there. And this one down here. While this one is feeling brave, trying to attack you. Missing you completely. And that's the turn of the Bullywugs. This one is also fleeing. Bringing us back to Wabu. Now, Wabu needs to do a saving throw first, right?
Yep.
Okay. Taking the damage. There you go. And now Wabu moves around Yagu and tries to hit Elasha with the trident, which fails, follows it up with an unarmed strike, which hits, and I need you to do a Constitution saving throw as well against being stunned. Congratulations, you're stunned as well.
That sucks.
Yes, and that also, I think that also ends your concentration, right?
If it's considered incapacitated, yes. If it's just stunned,
No, it's just stunned. Then you just need to do your normal saving throw against damage. Okay, that holds. Okay, good. Now, Spriana.
Sorry, how much damage was it?
sure. Pretty sure.
9.
Sorry to say, but stunned
I-
does apply incapacitated. But
Ah, okay, then the concentration is gone.
I
Bye-bye.
guess I really have to clean this mess up before I can help the front line properly, because there's too many of these bastards. I mean, if I will just do more. Oh, it disappeared.
What disappeared?
There, it's back. I'll just hit him with another one of these.
Okay. Ice Storm. Fail, 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 success, doesn't matter. All of them dead.
Good. This one moves back to Elisha because that one could be helpful actually, and then it attacks that one.
That one Bullywug.
Yeah, that one up top that I have in there. Let's see. That's all right.
That's a hit. And another Bullywug goes down to the floor and sinks into the swamp.
And that's me turn.
Good. Zoya, death saving throw, please.
Yes.
That's a failure. Yaku, another saving throw against the poison.
Oh
You're
my
rolling
god, my rolls.
incredibly good today. So you're still paralyzed. And now the Hydra closes in here to help out with Elasha.
Nice.
I think helping out Elisha would be so much nicer than helping out with Elisha, you know.
So that is 1, 2, 3 hits in total. And that is 20, 37 hit damage.
Okay.
All right. Elisha, since you are stunned, you can't do shit.
Is it
Right.
until the end of his round?
Yes.
Yes.
That's generally how monk stuns work.
Yeah, you're stunned for this round.
All right.
The
Guess I'll
Volleywalks
just
are
die.
all dead anyway, so it is Wabu's turn. That then tries to have another go on Yagwu, his enemy. Why is this dude rolling so shit?
Because I am, it's only
incredible.
fair.
Yeah. Okay, this time everything that he throws at you misses.
Okay.
So there's that, and that brings us to Spriana again, saving the day.
Not really. I'll run there, then I have 10 more feet of movement. This is not a great situation. So I don't think I have. I'm a wizard. I don't have spells to save you people. Maybe next turn, but for now, you know what? It's it. This might be temporarily very harmful to the lot of you, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Sorry.
See, oh, this
Uh,
is very
But
good.
Skriana is willing to sacrifice us. That sounds like not Skriana.
This is I'm trying to shut down all turns in this general area. So everyone there needs to make me these
I'm
with a
kidding.
wisdom saving throw.
Sorry, what?
A wisdom saving throw. It automatically rolled for you apparently.
Yeah, because you target friends.
Well, I'm
just going
hostile
to
after
take.
all.
I'm just going to take the ones for the NPCs, and you guys, if you want to have your own chance at it, then go for it. Otherwise,
I'm happy with it.
yeah, sure. Yago, roll for yourself. Well, not making it any better. Okay. So, hypnotic pattern it is. That means what is it actually doing? What is hypnotic pattern actually doing?
It incapacitates everyone who failed for a full minute, and they cannot make another save. They can only awaken when they're like shaken awake, sort of.
Mm-hmm.
Or punched in the face.
So someone needs to spend their action to get them awake.
So, you guys are incapacitated. Elisha makes it. And what did
My
the Hydra roll? Succeeded. Okay.
So the Hydra's good, but at least the other stun man is off the field, so Lasha can have turns in the future. I'm alright with that general development.
Yeah, that sounds
Yeah.
about good.
But
Uh,
does damage wake them up?
yes.
Does
Okay.
it shake us awake? I hope so.
Yeah, you can
Yes.
shake them awake.
All right.
But it's just that it's good to keep Wabu incapacitated for a full minute.
Yep, definitely.
That
Uh,
is pretty good, yeah. Is that your
I,
turn?
I suppose there's no way that my Seal Defender could quickly go here and shake Yagwu awake, right? I can't physically pass through an enemy space.
No, but you can go around the enemies,
Oh, but
risking the opportunity attack from the Hydra.
I think by rules as written, you can occupy a friendly space as long as you
That is
don't end
correct.
your turn there, right?
Correct.
So, so the Steel Defender goes into Elisha space, shakes Yagwu out of the incapacitation, and then goes back here, and that's my turn.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So Yagu is back on it. Still needs
It's still paralyzed.
to fight the poison.
Yeah, but it's overall a better situation.
Yes.
Zoya failing her second death saving
Oh,
throw.
no.
I think I'm dead.
Did you roll a one?
Yeah, no, you rolled a 1. You're dead.
I'm dead.
Oh no!
I am sorry to announce you that the life of our
I
trusty bard
diagnosed you
rogue,
with death.
Zoya the Great, ended today while bleeding out behind a stone.
No.
Does anyone have Revivify? We have gems in the bag of.
I certainly don't. That's up to
I
Elisha.
I need to prepare it, but
Well, that's
No.
not gonna
not gonna
work.
be a problem.
That's not gonna work.
That's not gonna work.
You don't have
Well,
a
not
minute.
right now.
No,
Do you have
it's,
gentle? Do you have gentle riposte?
Yep.
let's figure
Oh.
that out after the fight because I'm not gonna get any more alive, you know.
Yeah, it's just that now we have a minute to cast gentle riposte, and then we can revivify later.
Okay. That is a very
Oh no,
dramatic.
I don't have that.
Ah well, sorry. You...
Then it's even more dramatic. That then brings us to Yagu fighting the poison again.
Okay, I'm gonna make a new character in the meantime.
No, that's wisdom. Wrong. Constitution. There we go.
I mean, just take the same roll and add your con.
I did it? Question mark?
You actually did it. Yes,
Yes.
you're not paralyzed anymore. You fought off the poison.
A little bit too late.
Okay. Now, while the Hydra is still trying to attack some of you, another Bullywug runs into the cavern and commands the Hydra to stop immediately since he wants the others to surrender. So the Hydra stops its attack. Elasha, your call. Do you surrender?
If we leave Zoya behind, we could probably make a getaway.
The thing is, I don't mind like if you leave Zoya behind, but I would advise to take some of the things she has on her. Please please take the planty with you. No, not
Tell
the plant,
me
but
what.
take the bag of holding with you if you can before leaving.
I mean,
So again, are you surrendering or not?
Oh, guys, do you want to? Are we surrendering? I have no idea.
I'm certainly not.
No, then I'm not. I will not
All right.
surrender. Yagu.
In this case, I'm going to roll initiative for this one and make him shapeshift. Your turn still, Elasha.
Okay, how do we look HP wise?
I'm good.
I'm good too, actually.
You're good too? Okay. Then I will well, not a fifth. No, I take the fourth. Sorry. I will hit the Hydra.
Yes, that's a hit with Vampiric Touch.
Yep. And come on, roll damage, please. Hello.
Not doing anything.
Can someone click it?
No, I can't. It's 3d6, huh? Plus, plus, did you cast it on 4th level, right?
Yeah. So 46. Sorry.
Ah, stupid. I just did a weird keyboard combination that rolled me out.
So
of
it's
the game.
11.
11.
I
There
just
you go.
did it, and I heal for 6 HP because it's rounded up. 6. And then I will use sorry, how did we say, can I use the channel divinity touch of death with this one? Because it's a melee spell attack, I think.
We never used it in this combination.
And vampiric touch is a
It's a spell, right?
yeah, it is, but make a melee spell attack against a creature
Yeah, it's a spell
within your
attack still.
reach.
Doesn't
But-
stack with channel divinity in this case.
That's shit. And well, then I will use just second wind to regain some HP. 3. Nice.
Good. 3 HP back. Spiritual weapon, nothing. You used your bonus action.
Oh shit, yeah, yeah, shit. Yeah, I used my bonus action, so wasn't really worth
Okay.
it to the HP, but yeah.
Yes. Wabu is out of combat for now. That brings us back to Spriana.
I'm going to upcast this spell. And does this have a... Oh, I'm still... Oh, never mind. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna upcast it. Bing bong. I don't know why. Somehow it's everyone. I don't know how that worked. It was really just on the Hydra.
Okay. The Hydra fails its saving throw.
Excellent.
That
It
does
takes
mean
14 points of psychic damage.
correct.
Furthermore, on its it cannot take reactions, and on its turn, on its next turn specifically, it must choose whether it gets a move, an action, or a bonus action. It can only get one of those.
Okay. That's a dope spell.
Nice.
Move an action
That's a
or a
dope
bonus
spell.
action.
Yes, movement,
Okay.
action, or bonus action, and it doesn't have reactions,
Good.
which means people could move away. That's my. I don't sure why this guy's health got reduced, but he's going to take another attack against the thing in front of him.
That's a
There you
hit.
go.
9 points of damage. Okay. That done, it brings us to the Bullywug who transformed himself into a slot. And then moves up to Yagwu. Trying to hit you with its bite. And its claws.
I still suggest a swift retreat, generally.
That then is a
That would
37
be a
points of
good-
damage.
I cast shield.
What would be a bitch?
That brings you.
No, that would be a good idea, I
That
guess.
brings you
Oh.
actually to no damage.
Okay.
Shield. Good one. So then, Yagwu, your turn.
Okay, if we are retreating, then what to do? Let's
Can
see.
That's
disengage, right?
I can
Question,
disengage.
Baths.
Yes.
Could I have on my turn also taken some movement?
Yeah, sure.
Would I have been
Get
allowed
you-
to move up there?
Yeah, sure. Sure.
Okay.
So, Yagwu.
Okay. Then I disengage and I run over to Zoya. Like the round way. Come on. Great.
Uh-huh.
And now what important things did she have on her? The bag of holding, definitely.
Yes.
Just take. I know the body doesn't matter. Oh well.
I have the
Yeah,
bag
just
of
take the-
holding and the vicious rapier.
But just take the body anyway.
Take the body. How am I gonna run out of here carrying a body?
Just slap it over your shoulder. I don't
Just
know. How
don't
do you
turn it.
carry a body?
Okay, can I pick up the body?
Well, you're not the strongest one in general.
Exactly.
But Zoya is also not the heaviest one. Also not wearing any big pieces of armor in general. So, yeah. All right. Why not? Take the body.
Okay. And then I use a key to also take the dash action as a bonus action.
Uh-huh. All right.
Which way do we go? That. Okay, so then do this. Okay. There we go.
All right. Carrying Zoya along the way. There you go. Here you have the body. So now, turn for the Hydra, which can only take an action or movement or something else, just one of the thingies. That still leaves the Hydra with the possibility to attack.
Yeah, that's correct.
All right. Since the Hydra is, I mean, you did a lot. You did some damage there, so it's having only 4 heads right now. Trying to bite with its 4 heads, Elasha, giving 2 hits.
I'll my Xylophone will use a reaction to cause disadvantage on one of those.
All right, then let's roll this again. Still a hit. It's exactly the same number.
Damn it.
But I'm going to use the lower damage one on this one in this case, which then still is a 26 points of damage.
All right.
And that is therefore the turn of the Hydra. Wabu can't do shit. It's Elasha's turn.
Okay. So does this still count? Like, does he still have no reaction, or
No
is
reaction.
it only for one turn?
No reaction. It's
Okay,
for the whole round at
because
least.
all right, because then I would. Well, then I can just move away, right?
Correct.
Okay, then I will move away. Oh well. I
Can still
think it
dash.
might be wise to go even further. Um. Yeah, I guess I will. I will then. Or no, I will not. Okay, I will do this. I will. Uh, what is it? 20, 20 sorry, I have to measure something real quick.
Oh, no problem.
Okay, can I move differently? Is that possible?
Sure. Why not?
Would you allow it?
Yeah, sure.
Because then I would go over there, and I will cast 20. Yeah, I will cast Cloud.
Kill.
Yeah, you got cut off, but it's probably going to be Cloud Kill, right?
Yes, Cloud Kill. Yes, 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 yes. And it's basically. Sorry, I never used this one before. All right, it's a 20-foot sphere. Can I move this one?
You want to move it where?
I want to move it so that it does not hit Wabu,
It
but
does
that
not
it's
hit Wabu.
still yes, but that it just hits exactly the Hydra and the
That would be right there.
exactly, and it will then move. Next turn, it would move away from me 10 feet.
Okay.
So the Hydra has to move, or it will be hit again if it wants to attack.
So yeah, well, that still gives me, first of all, I need to do saving throws.
My
It
steel
is
defender as well, right?
Constitution. No, Steel Defender not. I moved it.
You could put it
to-
one to the right, and it wouldn't be.
Yeah, no,
Alright.
I Steel Defender not. So it is a saving throw there, which the Hydra fails, giving it 21 poison damage. Then the Death Slot also doing saving throw. Makes it.
And it's half.
Yes, got it. And that's about it. That's all the targets. Good. Alright, then again, Wabu can't do anything. He is stunned. That brings us to Skriana.
Well, in this case, since we're actually leaving now, I'm just gonna run here and then probably dash here.
Okay, good. Alright. The
And
Death Slot is not having any intent to follow you and backs up back into the cave.
Is the Hydra, like, what's the Hydra stats? Because I could still take a bonus action with my Seal Offender.
Yeah, just go for it.
Yeah, I actually say go for it. I mean, the Hydra is in the middle of a cloud kill spell, also damaged, missing at least one head.
Sure, I'll just attack it. And probably, maybe miss, maybe hit.
No,
Who
it's
knows?
actually hitting.
I'll just stand its ground there for a turn.
Good. All right. Then Yagu probably going to dashing out there again.
Yep.
Taking Zoya's lifeless body with you. You can do more, right?
Yes, but I don't want to do more because there are more stuff over there. So I'm going
Oh,
to wait
okay.
a bit here.
All right. The Hydra is being commanded to not follow you as well. And is instead killing the Steel Defender. Probably. Wait. Bite, bite, bite. Yes, it's killing the Steel Defender. But this one goes to 0. Steel Defender is down. Just leave the
Big.
token there for you.
Alright, sure. Big sad.
Brings us to Elisha.
All right, the cloud moves 10 feet away from me.
So 1, 2, 3, 4 there. No, not 4. What am
No,
I
that's
saying?
more than 10.
What am I saying exactly? So it's there.
Should still be like half
Yeah.
on the Hydra.
Yes, correct.
All right. Then I will basically dash as well.
All right, then do the dashing, and then we're going to end this combat there. Good. All right. So you all managed to flee down south.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. That ends this combat. The others are not following you. All right. Now, to find a safe spot.